Baby. Babina. Well, let me know. Waiting for friends. Hello, my friends. Yes. Hello, my friends. I should have some friends join me soon. Their makeup. Makeup fun. Makeup fun. Hi, friend Jen. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so nice to see you.
I know. How's work going?
Oh, it's crazy. I've been having the time of my life though. It is so much better than I thought it would be. Like not only being back in the workforce, but actually like where it is at. Even though it's obviously work, I'm having so much fun.
Good.
It's nerve-wracking as fuck though, having people inquire on multiple $1,000 like camera equipment and not bat an eyelid at things. I had to handle a customer who was inquiring on a $16,000 camera lens. Yeah,
Yeah, no.
and he did he was literally seriously contemplating it. It's scary.
Mm-mm.
But no,
Nope.
I've had a great time. I processed multiple camera sales, so I processed some of the more expensive ones. I sold like a $2,600 camera to someone. All sorts of crazy stuff. But I have to learn
Nice.
I not only have to learn about cameras, but I have to start learning about like binoculars, printing machines themselves, learning about different types of film, the processes, all the different sizes of prints, what options can be done with like scans. And on top of all of that, it's an old till system that doesn't just use barcodes. You have to input everything by hand as a code. So you
Oh,
have to
wow.
remember you have to remember all these codes just to even be able to process an order. Just to process printing like photos from a photo kiosk, you have to remember at least 3 or 4 codes just to get to the point of making a sale.
Wow.
But I'm already starting to remember most of them with muscle memory type stuff and not having to look at little cheat sheet. But and I was told by them that I'm getting close to pretty much keeping pace with their other employees, which is impressing them. So fingers crossed I actually potentially get offered a full thing, because obviously it's just a trial period for now. But
Right.
considering in the first week I'm ready, been getting compliments from the customers and the other staff alike, I hope at the very least that's a positive sign of it could actually be something that I stay for long term. And it's a potential that like 3/4 of the staff there have been there for more than 10 years. So the option to stay there literally for a decade plus is there if I put in the effort to learn everything and all that. He's pretty much into keeping people on long term and having that actual like smaller loyal work group.
Oh, nice. I love
Yeah,
employers like that. They're always better to work for because
oh,
if something happens in your life and you need to, take time or whatever, they're much more understanding.
yeah, and he's like he jokes around with us. We get when there's no customers around and stuff. It's always a blast. We're encouraged to also like play with the cameras and stuff whenever no customers around, because of course it makes sense to familiarize ourselves with the cameras more. We should just
We,
play with them.
yeah, that's the only way you're ever gonna learn.
Yeah, so it's like a very strange concept that I'm kind of getting to terms with, that in a way I'm getting paid to literally just fuck around with cameras.
That's cool. I would love a job like that because photography. That's
Yeah, it is.
awesome.
Yeah, it is. I am very, very lucky, and I'm counting all of my lucky stars the fact that I even got this job. Honestly, like it's just the fact I got it. I'm just going to try and put as much effort into it as possible to just be like secure that shit.
Yeah,
Because I could happily just stay there for forever.
that's cool. Those are always the best kind of jobs because then it's not work.
Yeah, it's getting like that. I've even the basic of just processing people's photos. The amount of times you have these special moments of like intimate emotions with the person when they're seeing these really beautiful like representations of memories, and they're getting to see them, because if you have the time, you can make a whole flair of the thing of opening it up and like showing them the photos instead of them just getting the packet and leaving. And you can get like moments where they're like literally wiping tears away from their eyes, and you almost get a little bit emotional too.
Yeah,
It's very strange, but it's really cool.
that's
I'm enjoying it.
awesome.
Yeah, so like I said, gonna try and work to get that shit all good and staying there, because, and I've even said to the boss as well, like I have no plans on leaving if I end up actually getting like the full-time type position. I have no intent of leaving at this point.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But no, how was your week? How was everyone's week? Tell me about it. I need to be caught up. Tell me the goss.
Well, did you see my live on my friend mail, my very first friend mail?
I've literally been like waking up, getting ready for work, getting home from work, trying to starfish on the bed because my feet are killing me, because I only got brand new shoes that don't like destroy my feet on the last day. So I've been in like almost work to eat, sleep, repeat.
Yeah.
So I'm like, ugh. No,
so Debbie from Debutante sent me, I'll show you. She sent me my very first friend mail ever.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
I know she was talking about potentially sending you stuff, so yay.
Oh my gosh, did she ever send me stuff?
Uh-oh, did she mess your life up?
Okay, well, first off, I got this beautiful glitter, chunky glitter stuff.
Ooh, that boot. I was going to say I saw some like purpliness going on in that, and that is stunning. Love that. What's the brand of that one, do you know?
I'll tell you. All of this is Gourmand Girls.
Oh, okay.
She sent all of this. No. 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 Lay down. Plus an extra that Sam's getting, and I'm sent an extra one of these that I'm sending to Sam.
Beautiful. I've heard great things about this palette.
Yeah, so I got this lippy, which is Nikki's Nude, which I don't want to rip open because it's sparkly pink packaging. I don't even want to take it out of the packaging because the box is just as pretty as the component. And then this is the color. Gems.
Ooh, you know, the only time I'm a sucker for anything nude is lipsticks. So, ooh, that's sexy. I don't know why, just lipsticks is the only place where I'm like, I love a nude moment.
Well, it's appropriate. Sometimes you want a bold lip, and other times it's not appropriate.
NARS American Woman is my literal, like, almost all-time favorite shade. It just is so complimentary to my lips' natural color. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's that? That looked pretty. Oh, it's a quad. A quad of highlighters.
Face palette.
Ooh.
Yeah. Kind of a bronze topper, blush topper, and then 2 really gorgeous highlights.
That's fun. Have fun with that, Tish. Tish apparently filmed shit tons of videos. Got to edit them all.
Yeah, she's been busy. Tish got my gift from her. Well, one of them. The other one is sitting over here.
Uh-oh.
So. And then I got the Spectra palette, which I'm sure you've seen.
Yeah, I know Shelley got it and was raving about it as well. So I'm glad now you have it too.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Oh, look at that purple and that yellow in the top corners. Oh,
it's kind of a neon green yellow.
I just use those two shades together, nothing else in the palette. Just those two is fine.
Right? Yeah. They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. And then the Exquisite palette lives up to its name.
Yes, I've seen gorgeous made with that one too.
Yeah.
I cannot remember what the inside is like at the moment though. So, there we go. Yeah, it's that blue. That blue. Oh.
It's a purple. The camera.
No, the one below it. That blue.
I know. But
yeah, that
if
purple.
I turn all my lights on, it kind of shows up purple.
Oh yeah, I can see the purple better now that you turned on the lights.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
But my camera sucks at showing how pretty it is. Because it's just like, maybe now you can see it. There, James, you can kind of see it.
Ooh, that is a really beautiful, like, mid-toned purple. Not too pink, not too blue, not too red.
And then here's the one above it. It's a dark purple.
Oh, I love that too. Those two together would be sexy.
Right? They're both really gorgeous.
Those two colors actually remind me of the purple palette from fucking... Where is it? Oh, this one. The Ace Beauty purple palette. I can't reach it. You know, the Paradise.
They have some gorgeous ones. I had their pink one, and I think I had their purple one, but I gave them away in giveaways.
Speaking of, they apparently have reformulated almost all of their older palettes. So
I saw that.
All of the Paradise. I'm so excited because I really want to get Oceanic. I believe I want to get, it's called Nostalgia, because they released like another 12 pan bigger one that was a bit more like springtime summery moments. So there was like oranges and greens and purples, and it was stunning.
This on an IG giveaway.
Pretty. What's that from?
This is DD Signature. It's an indie brand, and I won it on an IG giveaway, and they are gorgeous.
That's a sexy color combo. Oh
yeah. And then I won 3 palettes. I won this one and the blueberry palette. Where did the thingy go? There it is. Blue. And the orange palette, and they are so pretty. And then Shelly just sent me some. Look at that one.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen that. Isn't that Copa? No, that's not copacetic.
No, this is the same brand, that DD Signature.
Oh, okay. I just remember copacetic.
They look similar to the copacetic, yeah.
But that looks beautiful though.
And then the orange palette is a big palette like this.
Ooh. I like the little oranges on the front. They remind me of a candy wrapper that I used to have as a child. Oh, that's cool. Is it? Oh, it magnetizes on there. That's sick.
Yeah. And it's got a mirror. So.
The mirror.
Yeah, but Shelly just sent me something very special.
Uh-oh, what was that?
I told you. It's in here. It just came today. I haven't actually opened it. I just slit the top open is all. Well, I don't even know where she is. She's mad at me.
You got Joe. Oh. Joe.
There's Joe. Hi, Joe.
Hello.
I accidentally muted you for a second there, Joe, instead of
this
I
is
saw
what-
that. I was like, I
this
didn't
is
even
what-
say nothing yet.
But this is what she sent me.
Hush from the beginning, Joe. No speech. Oh, you got the Nikita palette. I remember you were talking about that one. Oh,
Yeah. And she got it for herself, too. So.
fabulous.
And then I, for myself, well, I got one for Tisha. So it'll be sent out soon. Hi, Lorna. You snuck in and I didn't see
Hey,
it.
Samantha.
I got the Nikita brushes.
Joe, look at
Yay.
the
I got the P. Louise base because I want to try it.
Which color?
Thank you, Lorna.
I think it's just like, it's a light one.
You
Hey, Rhonda.
need this one. This
I know.
shade
I want to get the colored ones.
This shade in particular is a quite literal perfect match for the shade Gumdrop in Jawbreaker. Like, it is a literal exact color match to the point that you can just have it on the eyes and it looks like you just got that only, but you get full. Get this. You need this. If you like the shade Gumdrop, it is literally the perfect match for it.
I wanted to see how I liked this on my eyes. That's why I didn't get the colored ones. I just got a regular one. If I like it.
So I can't tell you what the regular ones are like. These remind me... Have you ever used Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer?
No.
Okay, that's a bit more runny. This is almost like paste-like. It is very
So is
full
it like
coverage.
the Urban Decay? Because I've
No,
used the
I
Urban
hate
Decay one.
I hated Urban Decay's shit. I can't stand it. But you see, look at that. Look at that. I have like little dot, and I can just go like, it just goes and goes.
So that's probably like the like this one, the Jouet. The Jouet is very, or not the Jouet, the Alamar. The Alamar's like that. You just a little bit, and it goes a long way.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything to compare it to. It is definitely like very creamy, and you need to set it. They don't set themselves, unlike the Danessa Myrix bases, where you can just use them and they set themselves, whatever.
Yeah.
So, but
then I think you have this one.
yeah, I depotted a lot of the pans, kept specific pans, and just got rid of the actual packaging because it's filled with tons of repetitive shades I don't use. But it is beautiful. The formula, I did a video where I did 3 looks, and I used the neutral only. Yeah, I used the neutral only part. I used the pinks only, and then the blues only. They all are really good formulas.
Yeah, I have not used very many. Well, the only Morphe that I have is the Jaclyn Hill, the old one, before they reformulated it, and then the Manny MUA one, which I haven't actually used. I just have it.
Oh, let me show you what my friend made, Jen.
The only Morphe palettes I've had is the Jeffree Star collab. That is significantly better than the Morphe Jeffree Star collab. Oh, such a beaut. You will like it.
I know, it's so pretty. Oh my god, I love that.
Ain't it cute?
I love that.
It was so sweet of her.
Yes, and then I got more lash glue. So.
Well, actually. And is that all your makeups that you hold?
No.
Oh.
This is the best one of all.
Uh-oh.
This one, I have waited and waited and waited and waited and waited, just like everybody else.
Is it copacetic?
Nope.
Oh.
F them. I'm never buying from them again.
Oh, I buy from them every month. But I know it's going to take a month to 45 days. I realize it will.
Yeah, no, this is Lele, the pre-order.
Oh, the highlighter.
The Ellie highlighter. Oh, she did the sides too. And no wonder it won't open. I'm like, why won't it open?
It's sealed.
She said that
she's
been saying on her IGs that she had issues with 2 of the shades. So we'll see. But, and then she always gives a really awesome card.
Yeah.
But, what'd she say? She's awesome. Apparently something sold out in the size that I bought. So she upgraded it to a bigger one and threw in extras. She's awesome.
Oh, that's nice of her.
Yeah, she always does.
Yeah, she's really cool about making sure the customer's right. Or
oh
happy.
yeah, she is awesome about that.
That's good at least, because I know some indie brands can be really stingy and screw you over.
Yeah, she's definitely not that.
Thankfully, some of our all-time fames like Lele, Posh, and StarGem don't do that shit. We love it. Yeah.
So I got the mattifying powder, the mattifying setting powder. So I'm excited to try that because she just came out with that. And then this is the Gamma. It's like a blush topper shimmer powder.
Yeah, and it's beautiful, I'll tell you.
I don't know if you can see it in the lid.
Oh, look, is that like peachy?
Yeah, it's like a peachy pink color.
Kind of reminds me of Orgasm from NARS, that type.
Very similar, yeah. Very
and
similar.
they've come out with something else in the Orgasm thing I just saw. Oh my gosh.
Did they?
Oh, fuck me. NARS can piss off.
Ah.
They love that.
Okay, so
hell yeah.
This is 24 karat. This is going to London because I already have this, but that's why I got it, is to send it to London. So this is the Jamie I bought it in the 26 pan, the 26 millimeter pan, but she upgraded it to the 36.
A Pepsi.
It's so pretty.
Ooh.
Is it bluish?
No, it's kind of a rose gold almost.
Oh, I can't see very well. I couldn't see it very well. Sorry. Oh, now you can see it.
Ooh, beautiful.
Hi, Pepsi.
Hello. And then this one, I don't know if I have this one or not. I think this is one of the extras that she put in.
That purple?
Yeah, I have this. This is Moon Boots.
Is it
so
purple?
This is
purple?
No, it's kind of it's like a bluish purple.
Hey, purple.
Beautiful.
I saw purple.
It's in. Ooh. It came out of the 1980s palette that she did over Christmas.
Oh, I have that. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, it's this one.
I got that. It's a beautiful shade.
I just want purple.
It's gorgeous. So these two will go to London. My London box gets one more thing I'm waiting for from Lunar Beauty, and then it goes.
What's that?
The Eclipse palette.
Oh, Eternal Eclipse.
Yeah. And then
I think I'm on that eventually to go alongside Strawberry Dream because I just like the thought of sister palettes.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for matching packaging.
Woo! Starry glitters.
Oh, yay.
So that was an extra. She always is awesome. And then I got the face
last thing
base.
I ordered, there wasn't nothing wrong with it, and she still sent me an extra lipstick.
She does stuff like that all the time. But I got the face base. I've been wanting to try it. So.
Oh, I love the face base.
Base in your face. Base in your face.
And then look at these glitters. I don't know if you can see it, and I don't want to dump it all over my computer.
Okay.
Here, hold on.
Your camera or your light is a bit bright for it. No, it's still just showing white for me, that roof. It's
really white, but it has like a pearlescent shift.
Nah, I just can't see it. We suit the camera. We suit the camera.
But it's just glitter. So now I'm gonna have glitter on my hand.
Oh no, Tish, I'm sorry. Apparently her Ellie Star palette is broken. How it
Yeah.
broke? Did, like,
Was it Moon Boots and Pisces, or not Moon Boots, but Mushy and Pisces? She said on her. I don't know if mine is. That's what we're gonna find out. And then I got the brush to go with mine. But she said that
yeah.
she said that she's been having issues and she'll resend them. Just let her know. She said that since day before yesterday. So we'll see if mine is. She said that
sadly, see that formula is slightly softer than the others.
They're soft. Yeah.
That's what she said.
StarGem had a similar issue with certain shades too, so I understand from that side of things. It can just be, and especially because they're smaller brands and it's mostly by hand at that point, even if you're using a hydraulic type press, there's still error that's going to happen. I know it's sad. I understand to that too, Tish, but sadly, that's part of business.
She thinks that they might not have gotten enough binder in it, is what she thinks. So we'll see if mine's broken too. And she said if your palette's jacked up, she'll replace that too. But come out.
The palette's like, I don't want to show you.
I remember one time I ordered a palette from Alter Ego and I could not get it out, and had one little glue spot inside. And that's why I couldn't get it out. Okay, bye-bye nail.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
I'll get it out.
You might need to literally tear the box.
No.
Are you just going to saw it apart or saw it from the inside? If there is any glue.
Yeah. Oh, you don't need that.
Hey, Shelly. Wow.
Did Shelly there? Hello. There she is.
Wow.
Get some cat litter. Anything?
Nope.
Get more bagels?
Hi, Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Hola. Hey, guys. Who we got today?
Jen and James.
Jen and James. I recognize James, but couldn't tell Jen's voice. What y'all up to?
Trying to get this palette out.
We're showing makeup. I'm waiting for Jen to finish so I can show my StarGem here.
Oh my god.
Showing this up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah.
We had movement.
She's like, got a whole bag inside.
How'd the first week of the job go, James?
What was that? Sorry.
I said, you enjoy your first week at the job?
Yeah, it was fantastic. I'm fucking tired as shit and my brain hurty from so much information, but it was a great time.
Well, I'm glad it's working out, man.
Which one's broke?
Mushy and dress it up.
Oh, I'm sorry. At least she knows that there's a problem, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
but they're so beautiful.
I'll be back.
He still won't eat. He ate the treats, but he won't eat.
You eating treats but no food?
How's he doing?
Well, he needs to eat so I can give him his medicine. He'll eat eventually. He's just nervous because of the big day. He had a big trip today to the vet.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. All done.
Makeup.
Yay.
Yeah, so this one, unless they added anything extra, I know everything that's inside this, as they this rounds they got us to ask for specific things that we'd like to get sent, which is fun. So I'll be able to know most things. So I'll grab this first one out, which is exciting because I get StarGem's new setting spray packaging. So they've upgraded the packaging for the setting spray. Look at her go. Fucking stunning.
I like that.
I love that component. It's the same one that Layla uses, and it's beautiful. It works so great.
Oh, and I got the pink lemonade scent. It smells amazing. Oh,
I bet.
And that's one thing I like about StarGem too. They have like 5 or 6 different scents you can choose from, so you can customize the scent of the setting spray.
Ooh.
I know, right? They got like, I chose pink lemonade. So that's one.
I would too, because everything's vanilla.
And then I believe everything else in this little sleevey, coolio. So I'll open up this little sleeve and pull out things. Oh! So I got a restock of the StarGem Asteria liner. So if you haven't seen, this is the typical Asteria liner packaging. Which this is great because now I've got a second one which will make doing some product photography even more fabulous, because now I've got 2 tubies of glittery goodness.
Yay.
I never have enough glitter.
And then the one that I'm extra excited about, that I'm mostly doing this live for, StarGem recently released the Gracile Sacred Lash Mascara. And she is equally as sparkly, but chunkier. Look at her go.
Woo!
Ah! Oh, wow.
There's
wow.
my girl.
Beautiful, James.
My nail went flying.
Oh, my God. It's so fabulous. I need to open it.
James.
Wow. I know. Joe told me that you told Joe. It's beautiful. Have you played with it yet? And it magic. You have
I swatched it a little. I swatched it a little bit, but that's it. I haven't really played with any makeup.
Makeup on your face.
No.
That's what I say too.
I don't want to. I'm not in the makeup mood.
Too bad makeup. But yeah, so I got, like I said, another liner. And this is their new mascara, looking all sorts of sparkly shiny from StarGem. This is the Gracile Mascara. So yeah, StarGem now have mascara and looking oh so fabulous.
Whoa.
I'll put that back in the box for now.
Hey, there's my new hairdo.
And then I got 4. What? Well, who are you? Oh, wow. I think I got something I didn't ask for. A confusion. No, maybe. I got 4 highlighters. So I have this one, which is called Dawn, which is a highlighter collaboration with another creator called Lalana D. And it is like a pale purpley tone. I'll swatch it. It is so pretty. When I saw this, I was in love at first sight, because it is a darker toned purple. I mean, look at that.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Oh, so that's Dawn. My God, I love it.
I'm curious how their mascara works.
I know, I'm curious too. This is another shade called Blessings. It looks like it's similar to one of their other shades that they have. I'll probably swatch that too just to compare it.
Looks like that red one.
It is similar to, I think it's Daybreak? Or is it Sunrise? I want to say it's Daybreak. No, it's neither of them. It's fucking Braggy. Looks similar to Braggy. But
the red one, right?
No, Braggy. This one.
Oh.
Braggy.
I don't know what braggy. I don't know braggy from non-braggy.
Oh. Wow. Okay. That's fun. So it is similar to Braggy, but Braggy goes a bit more peachy, while this new one, Blessings, goes almost purple. So that's Blessings, and that's Braggy. So they kind of are similar, but Braggy is more like peachy, while Blessings goes a bit more purple. It's cool. It's beautiful. Now, I have to swatch other ones. Ugh. I've got 2 more shades to swatch. I got this one is Gratitude, which is an even darker red. This is their darkest red highlighter they've made. Oh my god!
Is that the one that I have, the red one?
No, this is a new. This is. Whoa!
Oh, that's beautiful.
Wow.
That's like straight up red. Wow, it's pretty. Very metallic in person. I don't know how well that reads on camera, but in person it is very metallic. And then the last shade is the dark blue one that, Shelley, you're being sent by someone.
I got it.
Oh, you got it? So yeah, this is Limitless, which is
What did you get, Shelley?
The blue highlighter you sent me.
Oh.
Limitless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. So yeah, so they're all of my StarGem PR.
I doubt I'll use it as a highlighter, but...
Oh, that'd be beautiful. I mean, imagine that Shelley paired with Star Ranch. Star Ranch from Jeffree Star with that over the top of it.
Oh,
to amp
yeah.
up the shimmer. Oh, that'd be pretty. Yeah, so that was my StarGem little PR haul. Got mascara, the liner, the 4 highlighters, and the new packaging for the setting spray.
Yay.
Thank you very much for my palette, Shelley. I am so excited to play with it.
I haven't even swatched it.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. It has cray looking shades inside of it.
I know.
I know that one that's like 2 different colors. I'm like, what the hell?
I know. I'm excited.
Isn't it like teal and magenta?
Yeah.
Like swirl of like a bluey.
Yeah.
It looked magical. I just need that pan alone. I don't care about the rest. I just want that pan.
Somebody in the chat's getting one.
She knows. I told her. I showed her. Well,
I'm kicking your ass.
Ah, it's my prerogative.
So I'm kicking your ass.
And I'm sending her a whole nother box of shit. So it'll still be a surprise. She buys enough stuff. I didn't want her to buy it.
She won't buy it. She wouldn't have bought it. I don't think she would have bought it. But I just wanted to come up for a few minutes and tell you guys I love you.
Love you.
I love you. I missed all my makeup friends because I've been working, so I wanted to go live and say hello.
Love you.
Well, hello. Boink.
I want to say hello.
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 I look like Cousin Hick.
You look fabulous, Shelley.
Yeah, I look better this way.
You look good.
You look good.
Oh no.
Yes,
I can't. I can barely see you.
Oh, it's ground pork. Ground pork should be fine.
What?
For hamburger helper. Oh my god, I have hiccups.
Tish thought that she got a cheap hamburger meat, but she picked up pork by accident.
Anyways, I love you guys. I will talk to you later.
Love you.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye. Well, now I want to put some makeup. You gonna put makeup with me?
Yes. Give me just a second. I'm trying to take a screenshot of where it was broken in the video. So
take all the time. I feel like playing with a mixture of lust and gluttony from Deadly Sins Cosmetics.
ooh.
So these 2 beautiful palettes.
Pretty. Pork nachos is good, but
I mean, they are good, but if you weren't wanting or planning on having pork it can be kind of like a you know.
I think I'm gonna save this baggie because this could be good and handy for putting a liquid in of some sort so that it doesn't leak out. Handy.
It was like the time I was in a rush and I bought a bottle of lemonade and I got home. And then I opened the bottle of lemonade and take a big gulp of it. And oh, fuck, it's tonic water, not lemonade.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I understand you, Tish. But after that day, I grew to love tonic water.
Tonic water, I drink club soda all the time.
Oh my God, I need to pop my back. Let me pop this pussy. Oh, please, pop. It won't pop. You know how you can just feel like your body needs to like pop like in joints somewhere and it won't pop?
Yeah.
It's so rude when it does that.
I forgot. I was supposed to call my mama. I'll come back.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not expecting it, Lorna, it definitely is a bit of like an ill moment. If you're not prepared to have tonic water and you just take a massive mouthful.
Oh, yeah, that could be you. For sure.
But once I, was prepared for it being tonic water, then I was fine. But I was expecting, sweet lemonade. And then suddenly I get this bitter fucking tonic water. I'm like, oh, fuck, what is this? And at first I thought something was wrong with my body instead of the drink. And I'm like, am I dying? And then I realized, no, it's tonic water.
That would be a nasty surprise. Yeah, tonic water would be really good for your leg cramps. Because of the magnesium that's in it. I could see that.
And supposedly it's supposed to be good for helping keep mosquitoes away because of the quinine. Don't know how true.
Yeah, with the quinine in it.
Yeah. Mind you, the one time that I went to a place that was like mosquito infestation was like in Bali. Everyone else in the family that I went with all got mosquito bites everywhere, but they left me alone.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we get mosquitoes really bad up at the lakes here.
Oh, you know how I was telling you about till codes and stuff like that for my work?
Yeah.
I got them to print off a basic sheet, and this is just the most common till codes that I have to remember. Just look how many there are. That's just the most common ones that I have to remember to consistently.
Woofty.
There's
That's a
ones.
lot.
Yeah, and there's like digital kiosk orders, film orders, reprints, recopy orders, online orders, miscellaneous things, and then also learning cameras. And that's just the cameras. That's not getting into lenses and accessories, which is adding extra codes along codes.
Yep.
So say if you're looking up a Canon camera, you have to just type in all these letters and numbers and gibberish because there isn't a barcode system where we can just scan it with a little gun. Some items are easy where you just type in the numbers that are literally on the price tag that we make and stick on the products. And it's usually like 5 numbers. You just type that in, then it pulls it all up. But sometimes you literally have to write a 10-letter and number long code just to bring up the information of the camera or product you're selling.
Yeah.
And that's not including if it's an expensive order where you actually have to go through a whole process of creating a proper tax invoice for them, which includes extra coding and inputting information to then inputs that it's not just a normal purchase. There is an actual full-on like printed tax invoice for warranties and shit. There's so much. But it works. It's the main reason why it's all like that is just because the systems that have been in place, they don't like to be upgraded. So it's just easier using the older system then trying to rehash a whole new thing just because of the sheer workload that is constantly coming through. Like,
Yeah.
trying to do, we're in the process of trying to set up a second type of black and white film processing, because currently we can only process C41 film, and that's just a type of and size of film. And it's been almost 2 years just trying to get the setup and all that, because it's so complex trying to set up a new processing alongside like 4 or 5 other processing machines and such that are already in place, and make it work seamlessly with the machines we currently have.
Yeah.
It's like, we've got the equipment. They're all in boxes waiting to be properly set up, because it's just taking that long to actually like get everything to play nice with each other. It is it is surprisingly difficult. We also had a customer that had such corrupted photo files that when she did a digital upload of them, it was actually crashing our computers. Like, yeah. Her photo files were that corrupted, it was crashing the printer. It was like, what is this?
Okay, I'm gonna put this in the. This fly. Oh.
Oh, and my favorite, Jen, yesterday, I had a customer call up. He was this older gentleman. He's like, I've been trying to make this, get this mug printed where I want the photo to wrap around it. But when I use the website, it keeps on cutting parts of the photo off. And I'm like, oh, you can come in. We can take you up to the digital kiosk and I can help you out. He comes in about 2 hours later. He recognizes my voice and he's like, oh, I think I was talking with you on the phone. And I'm like, yeah, I recognize you want having the issue with the mug. I can help you out. So we go up to the kiosk, go through the whole setup of getting ready for the mug, and we plug his USB in. Only one photo shows up, Jen. And I have to look at him and go, is this your photo? And he's like, yeah. He's getting feet pics printed on a fucking mug. And it was the only photo. It was a macro on the toes with pastel pink nail polish on. And I had to straight face help him put through the order for this mug with feet pics on it.
Okay, people are strange. People are they have weird fetishes.
I know. I got told by the coworkers. I got told by the co-workers that I apparently experienced one of their weirdest weeks as my first week. So if I've survived this, I'll survive pretty much anything at this point.
Well, I guess you just got thrown into the mix, you know, just here you go, take it all.
Pretty much, yeah. I tell you what, it was... And he had no shame in it either. He literally said to me, he's like, oh, wouldn't you love to get this as a gag gift? So he was trying to say it was a gag gift. I'm like, yeah, whatever, you sick fuck. And I just joke. I'm like, yeah, sure.
You know what? To each their own. You know, you're the one who has to answer to your maker in the end, and that's all that matters. Who cares? I don't care what you do. Just don't try and make me do it. That's all I care about.
It was just, I was more so like impressed with how little, like he just had no shame at all. He was very confident with like, I want this and like, it's fine, whatever. And I'm like, fuck it, you know, it's not the worst thing ever. Ultimately, at the end of the day, it's just feet, but it's still like I don't care to really see, you know, random people's feet being printed on a mug. But oh my god, I thought it would be just like this innocent old man who's trying to get like a family photo printed on a mug and he wants all of his grandchildren or something like that. No, dirty fuck just wants feet pics.
Okay, there's no such thing. Working in care centers, there's no such thing as innocent old men. We had more men on birth control than we did on women. Why? It's called chemical castration. Because they were trying to get it on with all the chickies in the nursing home, okay? And when they have dementia, it's even worse. They're peeing in the corner thinking they're in the woods, then it's a tree. It's like, no.
No, it was an interesting time. It wasn't the first fake pics I saw either on the job, was that one. The first one was this poor younger guy. He was just plugging his phone into it, and it auto-populates every single photo on your phone, no matter what, and he needed help doing so. And just one of the first photos that pops up is feet pics, and he goes really bright red. I didn't say anything to try and give him, some dignity, and I just scrolled by it. But, when it's literally the only photo that's showing up on the hard drive, quite literally that hard drive has been designated only for the feet pics. So I'm like, fuck me. And I was hoping
Look at how
would be
pretty
like, oh, no, that's
these
not
are.
my photo. Oh, they're beautiful. I like the purple.
Aren't those gorgeous?
Yeah, I was quickly secretly hoping that the old guy would be like, oh, what the heck? This isn't my photos. I wanted some kids. But no, he was just like, yep, my photo of the feet.
Right?
And then the dread set in.
Ugh. Oh no, this wasn't an extra. I forgot. This came with the package because I got the whole shebangy when it came to the Ellie stuff. And this is Superstar. This is the glitter that comes with the Ellie package. But anyway, their P. Louise packaging is so pretty. Okay, let's fly. Really? Motherfucker.
Yeah, the little tubes of pastel shades that I have of the P. Louise base, they're pretty cute.
Yeah, if it works really well, like everybody swears it does, I want to get more.
I definitely prefer Danessa Myricks more for the longevity and the ease. I feel like Danessa Myricks is on another level, and you don't have to fuss around with it as much you do with the P. Louise. But P. Louise is just easier to remove in general because it's not as waterproof. If you want to be able to quite literally go swimming with your makeup and still have a full glam eye look on with glitter and all, and it doesn't budge, you can actually do that. I've literally showered with a full glam eye look on, head underwater and all, didn't budge the glitter or anything.
Nice. Look at that.
A beautiful, Nick.
I know. The packaging is just out of this world. Yeah. And oh my gosh. Nope. Here we go. Here we go, James. Look at that.
Is that shade that I was talking about? Swatch.
It's Mystique. That's what it's called.
It's beautiful.
It's so pretty. No, this is just the purple. It's this purple right here.
Yeah.
This one right here.
Beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Right. This is the one that you were talking about. It's called Metamorphosis. It's got like a teal and a purple in it.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what this one is on my middle finger.
Oh, that's beautiful too. It almost goes like gunmetal like.
Yeah.
That's pretty. Oh, wow.
But she has another one that's similar to that has like a gray in it with the purple, and it's called Full Fantasy. Ooh, that's pretty. It goes to a really dark gray purple.
Fun colors. Especially for Morphe.
Yeah. That's why I liked these two palettes the best. For sure.
Well, I'm going to get makeup ready to go before I make up on my face. I've been having to hold back from doing makeup for the whole week.
Oh, James.
Uh-oh, wow. Oh, it came. It's beautiful. I don't have the sleeves because I bought it from a reseller, but the sleeves are really fun to have. It's beautiful. Have you played with it yet?
Once.
Did you have so much fun with it? Isn't it just phenomenal?
Yeah.
What shades did you play with? I need to know. I need to know.
The blue ones. The bluer ones. It was the bluer ones. I did a blue look.
Are they? Have you even touched or swatched the yellow?
No. That's going to be for a special moment.
I tell you, when you touch, I'll show you which yellow in particular, because the Banana Skies, the pastel yellow, obviously doesn't have the same impact. It's this one, UFO. That bitch, that's right next to the really pretty Eclipse shade. this bright yellow under the teal is ridiculous. Like, you see I have nothing on. I can literally just one swipe in pan, look at that. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I did. Actually, I did the greeny, more green, lighter greens. I did Cockpit, Bora Blue, Twinkle, and Eclipse. That's what I played with.
Yeah, they are all beautiful shades.
Oh, and a little bit of Midnight.
Yeah, they are all beautiful shades. A fun one to be used together.
And a little bit of Walter. I think I used Walter for some of my base.
2 shades I'd recommend you try playing with. They are surprisingly really nice and complementary of each other. Is this Perps and Kaikos shade and this Orange Marmalade. These 2 surprisingly go together magnificently.
Oh, and I used Golden Hour.
Yeah, Golden Hour is beautiful as well. This kind of peachy shimmer.
Yeah.
It's a great highlighter as well over the top of some of the blushes.
Yeah.
That's it in the center there.
And I'm getting Feet on the Ground. The other one.
You'll love Feet on the Ground too. That honestly, I don't really care for any other neutrals in the same color story because just if I want those colors, the formula of Made by Mitchell shit is like ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean,
but London is sending me that one.
It's like you've seen how the bright colors work. You can just imagine how the neutrals are going to be like.
Right. Yeah.
They are ridiculous themselves.
Yeah, but London's sending me that one.
Beautiful. You know, I'm gonna play with the Deadly Sin today.
And then I got this.
Oh, beautiful. That is. Where's the SPF?
Yep. So.
Love where's the SPF. It does go, you can make it quite sheer, which is what I like with it. Make it very wearable and toned down, or you can build it up and have it really obnoxious and bright.
Right.
And you don't need to powder dry them as well because they go from cream to powder with the formula. They are also great eye bases. Try it as an eye base. You'll shit yourself how good they are as eye bases too.
Oh. Well, today I'm going to try the Lele face base.
Yeah. Because
oh my god, it smells so good.
Yeah, Mitchell uses the blush bronzers often on the eyes because the browns look really nice for those like glam moments and they can really sculpt the eye out.
I could see that.
Yeah. But I've used the colours of the I've specifically used Mango Daiquiri multiple times on the eye as a base, and that's always been a fabulous time for me.
Yeah.
My eye base done. It's time to slap this shit on. I need makeup on my eyeball. I haven't played in so long.
I threw a little bit of makeup on my face yesterday when we went grocery shopping, and that is the first time that I have put makeup on my face, and I don't even know.
Yeah, I've been wanting to play with makeup. I've just been too tired after work to like probably sit down and be comfortable because I don't like doing makeup if I'm not really comfortable.
Yeah. That's why I like to come in here and do it. Otherwise, yeah, it's a pain. Okay, so there's my face best because I'm a little bit the best.
Just this one color is so pretty on the eyeball. Just using one shade so far from the Lust palette, and it's such a beautiful, soft, like pinky tone.
I know. One of these days, I'm gonna have to get those palettes. They are so pretty,
magnificent. Even the neutral one, I love it because it's neutral but with a slight color to it. So there is obviously some true like just browns, but most of there's like either a slight red or a kind of peach tone going with it. So they're not just straight brown neutrals.
Right.
They're like a toned down color. And it works wonderfully. Well, I'm hoping it will work wonderfully with these colours, which I'm going to find out in a second. I'm just building up this pink to be my more soft and neutral all over the place.
How are the new babies doing, Sam? Did you hear that about that, James? That Sam has a bunch of new puppies?
I think I saw some photos on the Instagram.
Yeah. A
But
bunch
yeah,
of mittens.
hello, puppy. Oh, the puppies. I don't know what shade I want to go in with next.
I didn't know.
I think I might go with pudding. Kind of like almost browny peach tone. It's an interesting one. Yeah, I might do that one because we'll see what happens. Oh yes, that is beautiful with that pink. What the fuck? Ooh. Oh my god, colors together. Oh my god. I don't even know if you can see it on camera the way I see it, but like it's just added this really pretty like peach to the pink that I'd laid down.
It is giving it a really nice, if I could talk, nice warmth.
I know. Oh, it's such a pretty color with the first shade.
The size of your little finger. Oh my gosh.
You baby. Oh.
They're so tiny. Wow, that one didn't want to go on very well.
There we go. Oh, I feel like I want to add a little bit more of espresso in the corner area.
They're so tiny. I remember when Coda had the pups and Orion could fit in my hand. He could fit in the palm of my mom's hand the day that we brought them home because my mom was here. And they were so small. It's like that 120-pound dog out there, was literally that big.
He
He was smaller than his head, It's like, oh my God, you were smaller than your muzzle.
Now look at you, big buff head.
Right? And he's smaller than his brothers. He's one of the smaller ones.
Jeez, it's kind of scary.
Yep. But he's special because his twin was the stillborn one that was born at home. And so the stillborn deformed one that was born at home. So he's the extra special one. And he broke all of Daddy's rules. Because Daddy always swore up and down we'd never have a male. We'd never have a male. Never have a male. Well, guess what? We have a male dog.
Yeah, that didn't last long, did it?
They would probably fit in Coda's ear. Yeah, probably. That's generally the way it goes. Yeah, because are they minis or are they teacups? Because teacups are even smaller. My mother-in-law, years and years and years and years and years ago, she had a teacup poodle, and that thing only weighed 3.5 pounds grown. Full grown. It's like, okay, no, that's just crazy.
I'm almost done with one eyeball. I'll probably do a different look with that one. I want a StarGem highlighter on this one, but now which highlighter?
StarGem. Yeah, I got my StarGem palette out.
Which
Here we go with some SPF.
Use that. Where's the SPF? If out of there.
But I'm only going in with one little drop of it.
I'll use Goat from StarGem. Haven't used Goat in a while. This used to be my go-to highlighter all the time.
Yours are teacup size? Okay.
And this is why I used
Yeah.
to use Goat all the time from StarGem, because it is fucking stunning.
Okay, I used one little drop and look how bright that is. But it is toning down very quickly.
Yeah, I told you, it's surprisingly pigmented, but it also like tones itself down once you spread it out and becomes quite wearable. And you can keep on building it up, and it's a nice cream to powder formula.
Mm-hmm. I noticed that it does not lift your foundation whatsoever.
Yeah, I definitely don't recommend using it once you've powdered foundation, because that can fuck with it. But if you don't powder foundation, it's usually quite nice. And I definitely don't recommend putting it on the face first. It's better usually hand pounce your brush into it and then buff in the skin.
Which I put on my face first.
Yeah, you can sometimes find it might leave little dots of where you placed it, and it might be a bit hard to move it around. But if you just apply it on the brush first and then go in, it is beautiful. It airbrushes itself out nicely all the time.
It's doing pretty good, but I'm using a fluffier brush, and I went in and took the excess off with my finger.
You can get it to buff out. It's just a lot harder than if you get it on the brush initially.
Right. And I think if I did it with on the brush first, I'd use a stiffer kabuki instead of an actual blush brush.
The one I quite enjoy, I use. I found the Wet n Wild Rebel Rose, because this is a bit more of a stiffer type. This is fabulous, as well as Morphe's M106. Even though it is a little bit softer, it also has some nice like stiffness when you're actually pressing instead of like being gentle. So both of them, you want them to almost have bristles where when you're actually pouncing or pressing onto the skin, the bristles don't like disperse really easily. Almost like how if you ever use the or if you've ever had the Hank and Henry Sarah blush brush, this is really fluffy, and like you can't really do that as much. The bristles kind of spread out a bit more, and it's a bit too soft. This is more like a pouncy one.
Yeah, I've never used that particular brush, but I have several like that.
Yeah, it's definitely, you want more stiffer blush brushes like the Wet n Wild Rebel Rose. If you can get the Wet n Wild Rebel Roses, these are great blush brushes. You okay?
I breathed in my powder.
Oh, that was a bit dumb, wasn't it?
Yes, very much.
It's okay, I do that all the time.
I love cream blushes that are pigmented though, because I like them to be a little brighter before I put my powder on, because my powder is going to mute that down anyway. Well,
I can't promise it'll be sooner rather than later, but I will get your address one day, and I will at least try and send you one of these. This is from an Australian, it's our version of Sephora called Mecca Cosmetica, and they make, it's not an actual cream like the made by Mitchell stuff, but it's like a stick version, and the formula of this is so phenomenal. I've used it with just on bare skin,
on mixed with foundation, on top of unpowdered foundation, on top of powdered foundation. This never fucks your foundation up, and it blends in seamlessly.
Nice. I love that.
It's like 18 Australian dollars, so it's like almost around $10 American.
That's nice. That's like I got one of the ColourPop blush sticks, one of these, and I have fallen in love with this. This particular formula is gorgeous. Like, I think it's going to be very similar to that. Because
I'll put it on my face and I'll show you how it goes quickly. So I sometimes won't go straight on the face. Most of the time I'll go on the brush itself. So like I'll use the Rebel Rose blush brush as an example. I literally just like go 1, 2, 3, and then you already can see how much product's on there.
Oh my gosh.
And then, but look how nicely it disperses on the face, and it's just like such a soft, beautiful blush, but it just goes on the skin so nicely. I don't know how well it will show up on camera, but see just that softest little bit. Just like, so there's no blush on this side.
Yeah, see, I love, this is a great combination. This is the first time I've ever used this powder, obviously. But this powder, I love, and I kind of figured I would. But this is why I love cream blushes, is because you still get color through. It's like that glow, you know?
Yeah. And look, you can also paint on with the blush from Mecca quite heavily, as you can see. But just pounce it out, and look how quick it disperses out. Look, already gone, already blended out.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's why I also like this StarGem powder too, because it doesn't go on real cakey.
Yeah. And just look how pretty of a blush that is. It's just so soft and magical. And like I said, it's relatively inexpensive. They also have bronzer sticks that are pretty much the same formula too, and they're great.
Hi, Christine.
Yeah, sadly, I have to obviously be adult and put bills at the forefront to try and pay first with monies that I get from work, because we've had bills pile up while Zach's not been getting lots of hours or any hours at work at all. So,
well,
now,
you can't even send to Australia right now.
You can just with USPS, UPS, and things are going, so it's just a bit more expensive, but they usually have better security anyway, and I usually go with them over USPS if possible.
Yeah.
Like this StarGem order was not through USPS, or this StarGem PR set, and that came stupid quick compared to other times where it's usually been like a month plus. This was literally a week. It came from America.
Right on.
Yeah, so like fuck USPS, they're useless.
Right. I want to find, if I can, a better carrier that is about the same price to ship to London instead of having to use the mail.
Yeah. Why you pull down your bastard?
Done with your nachos. Nachos are always a good thing.
I want to play with this one. This is the pink blush from Made by Mitchell.
That's really pretty.
Yeah. And it does the same thing where you can like blend it out and it goes quite nice and soft. So, I mean, you can see how much I just put on of the blush there on my face.
Another thing that I'm getting sent to me from London is the Beauty Bay Cheshire Cat Palette, the brand new one that just came out.
Oh, nice.
She bought the whole set, but she doesn't like the Cheshire Cat one, and I am obsessed with Alice in Wonderland, and she's like, perfect. I'm like, you think? That worked out really well.
Look at that pink. That's the pink all blended out now. Isn't it such a pretty tone?
That
like it's
is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's not an obnoxious pink. It's just a nice, like, medium pink. Like, it's not too cool, not too warm. It's just flattering pink.
Yeah,
especially me, who's already pink, and pinks can look ghastly on me.
Yeah.
So really nice pink. Sweet cheeks love it.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I love this one because especially like right now, it looks like I've just been outside and have that, sun flush.
Duraline is like a mixing medium tish. You can use it with any like powder products like eyeshadows to turn it into a like eyeliner. Duraline you can also mix with like liquid eyeliners or anything that is usually like an oil-based product that is dried out, and Duraline can help rehydrate it. It's not a binding agent as such for like eyeshadows or whatever. You only
Inglot is more of a binding agent.
Yeah, just the Duraline is more for just turning like powders into liquid eyeliners, and it will dry out. It's not really like to bind eyeshadows that are broken back together, if that makes sense. It's more for like turning powders into liners. Or if
Are you talking about for your LE palette?
It'd be like if you have like an oil or liquid highlighter and the liquid highlighter's oils have dried out, you'd use Duraline to rehydrate it to get more use out of it. That type of thing. That's more.
I wonder if the Duraline would work for my jelly shadows from ColourPop.
Yeah, most likely. You just you'd have to use it every time because it doesn't just fix the formula overall. It's only to rehydrate it temporarily.
That would be fine. That would be fine. But they have dried out. They are horrible about it. Because they're Jelly Much shadows just like horribly dried out. I can still use them as like a flake. They'll go on. But they dried out horribly bad.
Yeah, I've heard that the ColourPop Super Shocks or any of those type of cream products from them, they are a pain in the ass to keep.
I'm thinking of the other. Inglot has two different They have a binder and they have the Duraline.
Yeah, Duraline specifically is not a binding agent. It is only like to rehydrate things or to turn like powders into liquid hot liner type
This
products.
is a binding agent.
Is that Chemical X?
Yes.
Yeah, from Makeup and Murder.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, you should just be able to get isopropyl alcohol to help.
No, you can't. Not with hers.
Not with.
It doesn't work. Yeah, not with her formula. You can with most, but hers you can't.
I guess depending on how you feel about it, Tish, you could just try and remove the product if you have like an empty jar and maybe add like a little bit of something like a coconut oil and almost make more like a paste out of it. Like don't put in coconut oil, but just enough to give it a little bit of hydration to bind together and put it in like a little jar.
That might work.
That might be an easier option, and it should be relatively stable too. If you don't obviously, put a ton in, you'd only need a little bit mixed in just so it can kind of bind itself together in room temperature. I think that would work.
It might.
What else could be like that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think coconut oil would be like obviously just not too much, but that should just be enough to keep it that binding and also would make it adhere nicely. Just obviously don't want too much because then that could just destroy the foundation underneath.
Okay, well my Pisces didn't break, so I'm gonna use it on my face.
On the face, I just put on some highlighter from Anastasia.
Well, I put on the Gemma on my cheeks over my blush as a blush topper. But look at that shine. Woohoo.
I also put on Enlight by Anastasia. This is the highlighter that Shelley just got.
Yeah.
It's fire. It is amazing.
Nice.
It's the one where I don't even know if you'll be able to even see the shift, but it goes in person. It goes from red to pink to goldish yellow. Imagine like a sunset colors in the night sky, all in one like iridescent highlighter, and that's what this is. It's kind of like having a sunset on your face, or like crackling fire.
She just got that.
Yeah,
Shelly
that's what I
did.
was. You
Yeah.
just got it. Yeah.
You know, Tish, I would take just a little bit, like take just a little scoop of the broken piece and try it in an empty jar and see what happens. Yeah, mine is dress it up and mushy. It's like dress it up like shrunk. But once I push it back down, it's in there. If I move my palette too much, it won't be, but
You can kind of see like this angle. You can see the gold inside of the Danessa Myrix.
but mushy or whatever it is shattered.
Yeah, but yeah, you can see the gold, and then it goes to like pink there, and then it goes more like red. But in person, it's constantly going between like gold, red, pink, almost magenta. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
It sucks. You can't see it. You can't see it even on DSLR. It is not a camera friendly one to get the true shift. It is one of those ones that sadly just cannot be represented on camera correctly. Which is fine. It just hurts my feelings a little bit that I can't share the beauty truly on camera with you all.
I'm sorry.
You guys
okay.
Get else.
I used 3, no 2, no 3, no 2. 2. I used Pisces, and Coffee out of here, and they're so pretty. I sent her pictures, so we'll see what she says.
You might be able to see it a bit better if I pack it on my face. I'm gonna put the.
But I know one thing: I'm not putting it back in the box. Won't be able to get it back out.
One thing I love about this Danessa Myrix one too, even though it's crazy with its shifts, there is no cast whatsoever on your face. So when you're facing forward, you just look like you have skin, but then when your face turns, it just lights up. Like, I don't know if you can even see the color shift going on my cheek on this.
Did you see what Sam said? She asked if a black light would.
Nah. I've had it on under a little black light type moment. Doesn't really show it off that well either.
Yeah.
The shift itself, cameras have a hard time capturing such fine glitter. It'd probably be something I need a macro camera to actually capture, and even then it might be hard. The closest I can do it again to try and show you. I mixed it with some of the Danessa Myrix clear glaze, and it makes it go off even crazier. It's just also equally very messy doing it that way. But for you guys, I'll do it.
Do it now.
Do it now. Shine it good. Make that Danessa gloss like you could. Give me all the highlighter. And you get so much in this jar as well. I think it was like $22 for this giant fucking jar of iridescent goodness.
Go.
Yeah, Danessa is so, like, obviously it's not affordable in, like, it's not under $10. But for what it is actually quite reasonably priced.
Yeah. Okay, I got to do my brows.
Hopefully oh my God, when you turn into the gloss, look at that. Oh, you can see it a bit better with the gloss. Look at that.
I'm almost there. I just have to do my brows and then I'm there. I'm there.
Look at that. You can see the shift of the highlighter better with the gloss now.
Beautiful. Okay, some all-nighter. Put some Lele on.
Yeah, the shift in the highlighter really comes out much better on camera with the glaze. It just gets messy with glaze out.
I really and truly should have.
Look.
Oh,
so you
that's
can see
beautiful.
Yeah, you can see it goes from like a goldy orange to like pink, and when I get it close up, the magenta pinks really pop out of it. Then further away, it turns and twists. It turns like goldish orange. Like it literally is fire. It is so pretty.
That's gorgeous.
And on top of lipsticks as well, it's fabulous.
I bet.
You can give yourself Galaxy Fire lips if you put on over the top of a black liquid lipstick. It is sexy as fuck.
Oh my god, could you imagine that with a sunset look?
I know, right? I think I've done something similar like that before. But I put it over the top of I've put it over the top of What's Kids before, and that was magical. But I
bet.
I don't think you saw it on camera. So I'll treat you to it on live now. Why not? You need to see what it looks like on top of a black liquid lipstick. Okay.
Oh, Tish said that she sent a swatch to you of Mushi because it's stunning. It really and truly is. On IG.
Okay.
It's in our group. Yeah, I saw that come through. It is in our group.
Yeah, I did see the notification for it too.
You know what? I'm not going to use this Morphe palette. It is a Lele day. So we are going to use Lele after I get my eyebrows done. We're going to use my Lele palettes. My Lele stuff. I have enough of it. Just have to get that brows on. Oh, Lord. That like went chunky weird. What the hell is going on with my eyebrow?
That's me with my lipstick every day.
Oh, my eyebrows.
Oh, almost say every time I try and do lipstick rather than every day, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
I got black lipstick on.
Ooh.
So now I'm going to put the fire shade on top of this. And then you will understand.
I will understand the words that are coming out of your mouth.
You understand how beautiful. Oh my god, I gave myself a fair bit of it, so fuck me up. It's gonna be magical.
My hormones are doing weird things, so my eyebrows are paying the price.
Uh-oh.
It's life.
Oh,
Look.
Oh my god.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's beautiful.
It gives you like the sexiest iridescent lips ever.
Yeah. That's like the Lord Star ish. I don't have it, but I have the AOA version of it, and it's so pretty. I got a bunch of those diamond glosses that I'm sending.
They're fabulous, aren't they?
Yeah, but I got a bunch of extras that I'm sending to London so that she can try them.
Yeah, the formula of them are amazing. They're one of the best glosses I've ever tried, legitimately.
Oh my god, it's like you don't even feel them on your lips.
Shelley was shocked when I finally made her try it because I was saying to her, I promise you, it's like a lip oil. There is no gloss to it whatsoever, but it is so glossy.
They're so moisturizing and so lightweight.
And stupid cheap. What are other brands? They clearly don't know shit.
Right. And well, and like everybody's all raving about the the Maybelline ones being dupes for the Fenty gloss bombs and stuff. Well, I can't use them because they have coconut oil in them, which tells me that they're going to be a heavier gloss.
Yeah, anyway, yeah, usually that will be the case. So
It's like, okay, you go right ahead and wear those. I'm going to wear these because they're stunning. And yes, ma'am, thank you.
I feel like they're higher quality for literally less money, so why would you bother?
Exactly. You know, Sam, I was looking in my video for a concealer brush. Here's one right here. I just pulled it out. Okay. It just splooged all over my brush. Rude.
Huh? Uh-oh.
So everybody swears about this stuff. Let's see how it works.
I'm making my lips ultra metallic now. I made a paste.
Nice.
So yeah, my lips are going to look fabulous as fuck.
This is pretty thin stuff. I kind of like it. And it doesn't sting. The Gerard Cosmetics, I don't know what is in it. I love the coverage of it and everything, but it stings my eyes.
I don't know. That's strange. Oh.
My eyes are so wonky sensitive to everything, so I don't know what it is.
Body done.
Huh?
You know, I just said it. Body done. You know how it be. Body done.
Yep. Who knows?
Oh my god. Now look at my lips. Look at that shit.
Oh, that's beautiful. It's got like a coppery middle. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, you can see that like the red and the oranges and pinks are going wild because I've made it so thick that all of the different reflections and refractions are going all at once. Even on my hand, a bit more opaque. Like, look at that.
That's beautiful.
So yeah, love this shit. It is so much fun to play with. And you get so much for it.
I was watching a Danessa video and on IG one day, and Andy looked over my shoulder and he goes, "Holy shit, that's pink!" Because it was her fluorescent pink that she was using, and I was like, "Yep."
Was it like that little cream palette that she has, where it's like bright neon colors, or was it a color fix?
It was a color fix.
Yeah, either or, both of them have bright colors. But yeah, that's what I love about Danessa's line. You can just get really nice, natural, neutral colors, and then you can get such neon, but they all perform magnificently. Like, this purple is one of my favorites.
You scored on the Nomads between me and... Okay, now I gotta get my pellets. My pellets. Hold down.
Woo woo. My lips be shiny.
You so Johnny. Okay, that's the sugar lips.
Ooh.
These are all my lilies.
All the lily.
Without the coat of fluff. That's so pretty.
I know they are beautiful. It is beautiful on top of the black lipstick. It's just fun highlighter shade to begin with.
It is.
And like I said, for like $22 or whatever, I know it's in the lower 20s when I sent it to Shelley, and that was it full price, not even sale or using a discount code if there's any available.
Yeah,
called
that's a
it's the Enlight Halo Powder shade Fire. You get a giant tub, as you can see. It's almost like a setting powder size tub.
that's gorgeous. It's
And you
so
can see it's
beautiful.
still like up to here full, even laying sideways. So like
Yeah,
so
that
much
says a
in the
lot.
jar. Yeah, there's so much in the jar. It's ridiculous. And I've been using it for months. So that's
Nice.
even with months of use. I need to get like a custom set of nails made using that mixed in with like a clear and just what I would do, Jen, I would get a soft grey marble base with that over the top of a soft grey marble. How stunning does that sound? Like
That
oh,
that yeah, that
or
sounds
even
on
with a
point.
soft purple or soft pink marble, just like any type of marble with that over the top. Oh,
That would be
chef's
really pretty. Yeah,
chef's kiss.
that would be pretty. Okay, what do I want to wear? I do need a little bit of a matte, so I will go in here and use this for some matte. Just a little bit.
Just a little.
Just a little bit.
Little squeeze.
Okay, I do need to set this. So
It is a pro and a con with StarGem's lipsticks that they are stupid long wear. Even to just remove them is a pain in the ass.
yeah, I noticed that they are.
Even freshly applied, they're a pain in the ass. But once they fully dry down and you've got them on for hours, good luck.
Yeah, I noticed that they take a minute to dry down, but once they're dry, they're dry.
Yeah. They are great for it, and they do make a great eyeliner as well.
I haven't
That
tried
shit
them on the eyes yet.
Yeah, they are technically eye safe as they are vegan, as the formula. But I just forewarn, they are a bitch to get off. Especially, on the eye area, you're a lot more sensitive with the skin and how you have to remove it. With the lips, at least, you can be a bit more rough with the scrubbing.
Yeah.
But even with the rougher scrubbing, it's a pain. So you can just imagine on the eye where you're trying to be a bit more gentle. Lots and lots of oil remover.
Well, I got the new Juno & Co. balm.
Mm.
And then I have the AOA balm, and I'm going to put them against each other and see how things come about.
Oh, you're going to do that in the video?
Yeah.
No, I've yet to try out StarGem's mascara, but I've heard that it's supposed to be really good. It might be a bit TMI, but StarGem's owner, even after a long day of work, forgot they still had makeup on and had sex with their partner. Apparently, it was quite hardcore sex, and it was still looking fabulous afterwards.
Yeah, I noticed that they had posted that. It was
Hell yeah.
It was F proof, and I was like, okay, I would take your word for it. But I'm cool with that. Whatever. I think I'm gonna go in here.
I'm just in love with
color.
the packaging. I think it's so fabulous having like the matching eyeliner and mascara, and the mascara is just a bit chunkier. And you can easily tell the difference because the eyeliner is a rose gold, while the mascara is a more true gold, like a yellow gold. But they both shiny still, and they kind of match, but aren't like exact. I love it. Well, I think it's cool.
No, it is cool. I like that. It keeps it on brand, which is important.
And you know what's even more fun and will be more on brand? Don't know if you've seen the sneak peek, but the lipstick packaging is going to be having this kind of glitteriness going on too.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's going to look so fucking stunning and matchy. I'm so excited just to get them for the product photography aspects. Like, you best believe produce some fun shit with these.
That's gonna be cool looking.
Or just so much glittery sparkliness going on. It's like, ugh, it'd be fabulous.
Yeah,
Like,
that's gonna be nice.
Yeah, it's not. It's going to be some more hardcore photo editing because I'm going to be having some of my ideas for shots will be including almost making like hundreds of products look, or making it look like I've got hundreds, and I'll be taking tons of photos of products in different areas, dropping them, trying to catch them almost like in a certain spot, so then I can manipulate all the photos together to have it look like crazy and fun.
Oh, that'll be cool. Well,
Yeah,
in
I've done
working in a Photoshop, I imagine we'll get some cool ideas.
I've actually got an example of something similar that I've actually done before in that same vein with product photography. I can actually show you some of the ones I printed off. This was one photo. This was actually done using a piece of cling film with glitter stuck over the top of it like a fake filter. So that's not edited at all. That's literally straight out of camera.
Nice.
So
Very nice.
This was one of the product shots I got for StarGem with their powders. Looking all fabulous.
That's
This is
beautiful.
This is one of my all-time favorite shots. I got all of their lipsticks lined up like this. Look good. Yeah. Don't they look fabulous?
Ooh, cool.
Had that one. But the particular shot that I'm talking about where I edited multiple things together. So none of these items that you see photographed all together here were ever present in the same frame like in real life. That's all edited together, like all the different products. So there was like a palace behind it, one of StarGem's brushes, Hourglass foundation, and hot blush shit, got lipsticks and all sorts going on.
That's fun.
I also got this one printed, which was one of the newer StarGem product shots that I did.
Yeah.
They're highlighters. This one was also two of my favorites with my glitter from StarGem. So I got this one, which was like a top-down shot.
Nice.
And then I also got this one where I was like picking up the glitter with the brush.
I like that one. That one's a good one.
Thank you. I also got this printed out, so I got my...
I mean, don't take that wrong. I like them all, but...
Oh, no, I understand what you mean. I also got this one printed out, which was my fun little profile picture. Because I'm very proud with how this one turned out.
That is such a great look.
All my co-workers were shook when I'm like, oh, I did that myself. I did that on me. That's makeup. They're like, what? I'm like, That's one of my favorite. I also printed this one out because I was proud with how that turned out too, that look.
Yeah, that's a good look.
And then this is another one of the photos that I got where I stuck glitter on top of cling wrap and used it as like a filter. So that's also straight out of camera too. It's a fun look.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a cool look. And the lashes are different. They're not like a standard flutter lash.
Yeah, those ones, I got them right here actually. They're from an indie brand that I got from PR called MUC Cosmetics. It is the So For Real lashes. They're fabulous.
Okay, where did my tape go? There it is.
There you go. You can see they're like very choppy, but it's all like they get layers to them.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah. That's what I had on in that photo. Yeah, so, and there's also the opportunity too that I can quite literally borrow the cameras from work, take photos with it, and show them to the boss. And depending on how he feels about them, I can even get them hung up in the store as like examples of what we use, because like it's
nice. Like promo photos.
I'm talking, Jen, I can access some of like the $4,000 camera bodies only with like $2,000 lenses to show examples of using like the crazy good shit. So I'm like, oh my God, imagine the possibility. I'm like,
oh my God, I would have a freaking field day.
I know, right?
I miss playing with cameras like that. I haven't played with cameras like that in years.
I know.
And it was so much fun.
Actually, what was fun too, we sold an old Mamiya film camera from the 80s. It had only been used for 2 weddings and then put in its box for the rest of its life. It is literally, it looks like a brand new camera from today. Like, it is pristine. There's no scratches. The metal still looks like it's just straight from the factory. It was beautiful. Sold for almost $2,700 as well.
I imagine I
But
would die.
it was literally like it was used to maybe take a dozen or so photos and then boxed up.
Oh,
Yeah,
I would die.
Some of the cameras get to see there's a cinema grade Black Magic that we have as well, like an actual full-on cinema camera where you have to buy all the different accessories to plug in with it. It's just like the sensor only in a little small body. There's some wild shit, and like I was mentioning earlier, had a guy seriously inquiring about a $16,000 lens. Just the lens was $16K.
Oh, trust me, if I had the means, I would do the same.
Yeah, I would too, but it's like scary. It's just scary seeing how many people come in and just drops like large amounts of money with not even batting an eyelid. But people know camera equipment isn't cheap, so
Yeah.
it's like it's not surprising in that capacity. It's just surprising how often it happens. Like I said, especially because we aren't a bigger store. There's like other chains that do sell camera equipment, but they're more like a Best Buy type place where they're like a big franchise, while we're a small store.
You get good camera enthusiasts and real photographers and people that really want and know cameras. They are going to go to the smaller shops.
Yeah, and not only that, a lot of people are surprisingly like, I want to support the local stores instead of the ones where it's just a big corporate thing where they stores all over Australia. Even though the what I'm in is technically a franchise, like the guy who owns it essentially has bought the rights to use the overall name. It's just under his name only, and he has his own store. But that place has been there since the 90s. Like, it's been established for literally decades at this point. So a lot of people go there because it's like, oh, it's the local place to go to. It's a family-owned business. The owner of the place, he bought the business off of his father and grandfather. It's literally multi-generational at this point, which is also cool too. And the best part of all, Jen, we're allowed to have piercings and coloured hair and shit, and it's not a problem.
That's awesome.
I mean, you can see I clearly have bright coloured hair, and it's been not an issue at all at this point.
That's always a good thing.
It would make me happy. I get to have fun with it. I don't plan on really getting piercings again or wearing much jewelry. I can put some of the holes I have left in my ears and also my labret in my lower lip. That still is open, and I can get jewelry in it. I just cannot be bothered most of the time with messing around with them. But I'd like to get some more so for like maybe doing photography to get a certain aesthetic and overall theme going. Or like, if you know what I mean. So it's a bit more into the theme. Or even with videos, I sometimes like to accessorize just for a video to make it a bit more fun looking. Because it's boring sometimes just having plain fingers. If you're doing a close up and you're pointing at something, it'd be nice to have like some stuff on my fingers going on as well.
Oh yeah, it makes the aesthetics of the video much nicer.
And plus, there's so many different like facets of aesthetic that I want to explore with jewelry. Like I like gothic things. I like very like floral things. I like very like natural wood styled things. I then also equally like very like steampunk type stuff. I'm all over the place with what I like. There's even some jewelry that I like that's literally made out of snake vertebrae. So it's like my aesthetic's a bit all over the place.
You crazy.
I like. I told you
But
the
if you like it, that's all that matters.
Yeah, there's many facets to the aesthetics that I like, and I want to be able to have all these different things that really do represent the different aesthetics I like, and I can switch up. Say, if I want to have a bit more of a romantic type look where it's soft pinks, I can have cutesy, more like floral jewelry, because there's a local or a base in the mainland, but it's in Australia. There's a company that makes jewelry where they've casted different flowers, and you can have like these beautiful dainty little like jasmines and different blossoms and stuff just hanging from your ears, and they look so pretty. Even though they're more feminine, I don't give a fuck. I want flowers dangling from my ears, as well as spikes and snake vertebrae. Fuck with me. Like, if that doesn't describe all, like, I'm all over the place.
Whatever.
But it's fun. It's lots of fun. And that's what I like about jewelry and fashion and all that. You can play
Need
around.
to potty. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah. What I like about fashion and jewelry, you get to play with different aesthetics and styles and pick and choose. Even though, like, most of the time I don't plan on wearing it day to day, because it's just, I don't function well with stuff on my fingers, like jewelry and such. I find it cumbersome, but I like it for the overall aesthetic. Yeah, I was just saying I don't often actually plan on wearing jewelry like in a day-to-day life thing, as I don't actually find it that functional or like comfortable for me to have jewelry on, but I like it for like the aesthetic aspect.
I have so much jewelry. I need to wear more of it. Andy's made it all for me. I need to wear it. But like all my rings, I have a ring for every finger, but I can't wear them because they don't fit anymore.
The only kind of pretty jewelry that I sometimes have fun wearing, they got some gifted to me from my mum, and they're like, it was a pair of earrings as well as an actual ring. And I can show you, this is what the earrings and the ring kind of look like aesthetically. So it's got a pretty dark blue sapphire in the center, and I'm pretty sure it's got diamonds all around it. Need to get it properly checked. But when I've looked at the little gems inside of it compared to like what I know is cubic zirconias, and then also compared to a ring that I had that had actual diamond in it, these actually look like they're little diamonds all around the sapphire. Which would be fun, but I like them. They're really pretty. I've worn them a few times in different videos that I've made as well. Had them in my ear at some points. They're pretty.
They are pretty. I love this brush. It's like the perfect size. I haven't been able to find a brush this size in forever. I need to order more of them. It's the Nikita N6. I don't know if you can.
Yeah.
It fits in my hooded eyes just perfectly. Because I have such weird eyes. But I have this Estee Lauder one that I've had literally for over 30 years. And that's the same size, and I haven't been able to find another brush that size. So, and that one's perfect. I love it.
Love it. No, hopefully sometime next week at work I might bring like 1 or 2 makeup products with me, and before opening, pull out a camera or 2 and try with it.
Oh, there you go. That'd be fun.
There is a particular camera that like blew my mind there. I didn't even know was a thing. You would normally think for like the type of macro that it does, it would be a DSLR, but it's this rugged, like I want to say it's an Olympus, but it's like one of those little rugged cameras that are supposed to be like waterproof for like 30 meters, all that bullshit. But it has this attachment on the front that is a ring light, and you can quite literally lay the camera flat on like paper, and you can see individual dots of ink. Like you can see individual fibers of paper with this little point and shoot camera. It's not even a DSLR.
I believe it.
And it's like, what the fuck? So I want to be like, oh my God, imagine taking Cyber Mermaid and laying that camera over the top of Cyber Mermaid.
Oh, wow. That would be fun.
Yeah, exactly. You see where I'm going with this, Jen.
Oh, yeah. I see exactly where you're going with that. That would be loads of fun.
Oh, Lord. And because I just get to play, I just wanted this. I'll just take a pot of glitter with me to work, just lay it down, quickly take a photo and be like, oh, it's so pretty, and then put the glitter away and then that's done.
Right. Oh my gosh, that would be fun.
It's bad. It's not even an expensive camera. It's only like a couple of $100, which is makes me shook because I'd almost want to buy it just for the macro abilities of the camera.
All of my pictures have been taken with a Fuji non-DSL camera.
I know you can get decent ones with some of the new shit.
I mean, they're not cheap cameras. They're just not DSL cameras.
Oh yeah, I know. But there's
DSLRs, whatever they're called.
I know what you're on about. But no, some of the new mirrorless cameras that have been coming out as well, Jen, they shit on the DSLRs. Some of the really ultra modern ones. Like Canon released their first full frame mirrorless. It's called the EOS R. It uses like their new dual pixel CMOS technology where it actually uses the sensor itself for like autofocus and tracking. So it's ultra fast for mirrorless. And then because it's mirrorless, you get the insane like straight through to the screen for when you're actually taking photos. And then also because it's full frame, you get giant fucking photos. But then not only that, it can take 20 stills in a second. It can film in 8K at 120 frames per second at 4K. It's like, what the fuck are they doing with this? And it's like, it's a small little camera. It's not even giant. Like, it's shook it. It leaves me shook it.
Yeah, what are they doing with those cameras? Jeez.
I know some of the new things that are coming out, the tech they have. There's like this new Olympus that has a crazy high definition portrait mode that needs to be on a fucking huge tripod. Well, not huge tripod, just tripod to stabilize it. But you can be like a couple of feet away taking a photo of a person with it, but you can zoom into their eyelashes and it will still be perfectly clear with no grain whatsoever with these new cameras. They are stupid with what they can do.
Yeah, I've seen some of the pictures that are just crazy insane what they're doing.
Yeah, and like you said, because of what it is, you get the enthusiasts and stuff. So you get the and also like the hyper expensive enthusiast level type stuff going on. And some of the cameras, it just is scary. The facts that like I can just pull them out of the thing and play with them. And then also sometimes we have to pull them out to let customers touch them, and we're allowed to go outside of the store to let them like zoom in on things and test out the photos. And it's so nerve-wracking being like, this is literally like $10,000 of camera that we're just out here standing in the middle of a place that we literally a couple of days ago had someone running around trying to stab people with a knife. Like,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's like, what is life?
That's a little scary.
It happens. It happens. She'll be right. Most of the time, we just have a fun time. Yeah, it's nerve-wracking in multiple ways, but it is so much fun. It's like the most fun I've ever had working, just
That's
in the
good.
first week. So
it's important to like your job.
Yeah, and it seems like the workers and stuff are quite happy with me. The boss has said that I'm already pretty closely keeping up with the employees in most capacities, even when it's busy. So considering I've only been there for a week and I'm able to like actually use the systems without needing to ask for much help, unless it's like actual specific codes that I haven't learned yet. If it's basic things like just using either digital prints or if it's setting up an account, I know how to do all that pretty easily without needing someone to help. So it's like I'm at least showing that like I'm dedicated to try and learn it. And I even said to the bosses, like, if I'm given the like actual full-time job, I have no plans on leaving. And most of the people that work there, like over 3/4 of the staff, have been there for at least a decade.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah. So he definitely seems to be the type of boss that prefers to have a smaller, tight-knit family of workers. Where we're
And
all
long term from the sounds of
which
it.
so there is the potential that I could literally have this job for like a decade plus or forever long I want to work there.
That's
Which
good.
why would I want to leave? It's so fun.
Right? I know. Oh my gosh, that would be so much fun. I wouldn't want to leave.
And it's fun. Even the other workers have like similar levels of passion and like they just get blown away by like the tech as well. So you even just get to just talk with each other about the cool stuff. And we're even like told if there's nothing to do or if it's not busy periods, literally go around, play with the cameras, literally go Google things, try and teach yourself more about new tech and stuff. So we're also really encouraged just to go like Google and play while there's nothing to do. So it's a really cool work environment for that, like that capacity. And it's also just going to mean I'm going to get even more knowledgeable about cameras. Like I've already started gaining even more knowledge about cameras, like on a technical level from just a week being there. Like
nice.
I had the fundamentals down, but I'm actually getting like technical terminology that I can use and I'm learning. I'm even learning how to calibrate and set up binoculars for customers and all these weird things. So it's like I'm not just playing with cameras. There is such a wide array of stuff that I'm learning. It brain hurty, but it is so much fun.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
That's good though. You know what? I think I'm going to do.
What?
I think I'm going to put this one. Don't dig a hole.
Uh-oh. Yeah, my gosh. It's so cool seeing this new StarGem packaging for the setting spray.
I love that sprayer because, like I said, Lele uses it and it's awesome.
Well, it's a very soft mist. It's not like the MAC one where it kind of like spurts at you. This is very like misty.
Yep.
It's nice. You can just softly drench yourself instead of it being all splotchy on the skin. And I also love StarGem's setting spray formula as well. And it smells yummy like pink lemonade.
I think that's why I like Gerard Cosmetics so much is because you can pick your scent.
StarGem's kind of, like I said, doing a similar thing where you can just order it and you just choose the scents from when you order. But yeah, I was shocked at the red highlighter from StarGem. Like, that is crazy how red that is.
Beautiful.
Because they did have like a reddish shade highlighter called Whiskey A Go-Go. But that goes a bit more pink, while this goes like a true like red.
Well, I have two of them in my palette, two reds in my palette.
Yeah, I don't know if you got Gratitude. You probably got Whiskey A Go-Go and something else.
I don't remember.
Because I don't believe Gratitude was available at the time you ordered your palette.
I don't know.
No, this is fun. Once I get the bills sorted, it's probably going to be like a month or two before properly can start justifying maybe putting money aside for makeup. Plus, I'm also firstly going to be getting Joe's box of stuff sent because there's stuff that I need to send for her birthday, even though it's a bit late. I just keep on getting fucked by bills.
Oh, that's understandable.
Yeah, but now I've got a job, at least I can get the bills sorted much easier and quicker.
With Andy being put on half days, it's been very difficult.
Mm. She's not fun.
I think this one, the goop has dried up and I need to put some stuff on. Oh, where did I put it? There it is. Whoa! My glitter glue exploded out the bottom.
Uh-oh. I forgot. I only showed you the square photos I got printed. I got some that are in like 6x4 format. I also got this one printed.
I got glitter in my eye.
Oh no! Yeah, I got this product.
That's cool.
I also got this one, which was one of my first major ones that StarGem actually paid me for.
That's cool.
With all of the setting powders and the stuff. I also took a pretty photo of the flowers in macro when I went to a flower place and looked at the flowers.
Nice.
Your pretty flowers. You got a gas bill that was minus, so what, they owed you money then, I guess? Or if it was minus $3.28? Or are you saying it was only $3.28 in total?
Wait, what?
Sam was saying...
Oh, nice!
Yeah,
so you have
she
a
was
credit.
Yeah, that's what I was asking, if it was like a credit or debit. I like it when it's a credit. Well, so last year for Valentine's Day, I did a shoot where I made my hand almost like I turned my hand into a candle with like glitter and little paper flowers, and I printed one of the shots where I lit it on fire on my hand.
Oh, cool!
Because why not? I've also stuck a candle to my forehead and lit that for a TikTok video too. That was fun.
I've done all kinds of crazy stuff with wax.
Well, that one was just a normal candle, so when it dripped the wax on my nose, it was a little bit hurty, but it was okay.
You just got to do it from the right distance.
Well, it was dripping from my forehead onto the tip of my nose, so I couldn't really help the distance because it was stuck to my forehead. But what I did, I let it first drip on and make like a little bit of a layer, so then I could at least get a shot without me flinching from the drips on my nose. Those are things we do for art.
Right? Okay. There is that one.
Right. There. There.
Trying to get all the glitter out of my eye.
The only downside with playing glitter
Right? As it gets in your eyeball.
Even if I'm just putting glitter on my cheeks, I still somehow get glitter in my eyes.
You don't usually, but this stuff just wants to go everywhere. Okay, I think I have it safely out of my eye. Okay, now I got it all over my palette, though. I'll tell you that much.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's all right. It's chunky enough. I can just pick it up. But now I need to. There's this. Hi, Noni.
Hello.
What are you eating, James?
Cereal.
Oh.
I'm having the best cereal ever, Wheat Bix.
So you can poop?
Yes. No, I legitimately love Wheat Bix so much. I could eat it for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert and be happy. My stomach and guts wouldn't be happy, but my fucking tongue and my brain would be having all the dopamine hitting it. I'd be like, fucking, I'm getting the dopamine, I'm getting the serotonin, I'm getting all the fucking good feelings and good vibes from Wheat Bix, you know?
Yeah.
And I literally don't even add anything to it. It's just milk and Wheat Bix. No sugar, nothing. I just love it plain.
That's okay. That's good. It's better for you.
I know, right? I used to have sugar and all that with it, but then after a while, I tried it plain and I discovered how delicious it was. And I'm
Well,
like,
that's good.
plain.
Plain is better. It's better for you. Okay, now I'm going to put these two in here. And I need a smudger brush for the bottom lashes.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Found one.
I also got a little L plate for work. See, look, I have an L plate that I wear for work.
Oh, how funny. Say you're learning.
Yeah. I did get quite a few customers that were like shocked when they actually realised that I was learning the at least because my customer service skills are still coming through from McDonald's, so I don't have to work on that. So I have no issues with the like talking to new people. I have no problem whatsoever building a rapport with old adults. Like when you host birthday parties and deal with little shit children, you can deal with any fucking customer.
Right? When you can deal with little bastards, you can deal with anything.
So yeah, it's been going good. The only things, like I said, I've had the struggle with is trying to pick up the coding and stuff, and that should be expected. But and what's great too, sometimes you'll get a customer who's like an older person who needs help, and you can literally spend an hour just sitting with them trying to decide what frame works best with their photo. Like I had a lovely older lady who was collecting a print job we did for her while also deciding between frames. And I was like serving some customers because she was like, oh, you can go serve them while I'm still deciding.
And she was so grateful that I spent the time to help her figure out what frame to get to go with her photos. So I was like explaining to her how like a specific landscape photo worked best in the darker frame, because the darker frame would make the landscape photo pop more than a white frame would, and that type of thing.
Oh yeah, the frame can make all the difference.
Yeah, and pretty much all of the things that I was explaining to her, she's like, yeah, you know what, I agree with you with every point you were making with how the colors worked, because there were like two different photos with family members where one photo people were more colorful with their clothing and the other one was all in black. So I was like recommending different shades for different photos, because she was planning on eventually getting 3 frames anyways. She just wanted different frames for each photo because they didn't all work in the same one color. So we were trying to figure out. Yeah, it was a fun time getting to talk with her. And like I was saying before, one of the best, most gratifying parts of the jobs is getting to have that little flair moment where you can open up their print work and show them the photos, and you get to share a moment with them of like them seeing their precious memories immortalized in a print. It is such a magical moment.
Oh yeah, totally agree with you there. That would be fun.
Thank you, Noni. I just like to ultimately try and treat other people how I'd like to be treated, and I try and put positive energy into the universe, and I hope for it to be something that can help other people. And I mean, like with the print work and stuff, one of like the lady that I was talking about with getting the frames, she had a photo of her late husband who had passed away, and it was one of the last photos she got of him with all the family. So it meant a lot for her, for me to spend the time with her to try and figure out which frame would work best with that photo. So it's like little moments like that where you can really help just achieve that extra level of like, this is something that is such a beautiful representation. It is a very special thing. It's surprising how often it happens. And it's fun. It's so fun. Like, I had this lady who was collecting a giant canvas of her dog that had passed away. And she couldn't see it because it had been wrapped up for, like, travel. But I assured her, I was like, I went down and saw it before it was wrapped up, and it looked stunning. It was so beautiful when I saw it. And she was literally getting teary-eyed and almost like having to wipe tears away just thinking about it. Like little moments like that. It's so fun.
That's cool.
It makes the guy getting the feet pics printed on the mug worth it.
Right? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Makes the creepy shit worth it. Oh,
that left me shook when I.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's pretty creepy.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Noni, sometimes it's like, well, the way I see it, and again, I just try and treat people like I'd like to be treated, and in that way, I mean, if I'm taking a photo of like a recently lost or deceased family member or partner even, I'd like to have someone, spend the time with me to go through it and try and really figure out. And she was much appreciative of it. She enjoyed the experience, and it makes it just that much more magical. And not only that, you also leave such a good impression in their minds, like they just want to come back, because fuck it, why would you want to go somewhere else where you're just going to be treated like another number, where you can actually be given some humanity, some dignity, and shown respect, and actually have the time taken to get something that truly suits you. And that's at least the mentality I have with it, and try and go with, even if it's just like a little fucking lens for a camera. Sometimes people want it for a specific thing, and getting to help them find something that will get them, let them achieve a certain thing they want, still just as like magical and important for me. I find that it's very rewarding in a weird way.
Well, I agree with you.
Yeah. Tell you what, Noni, there are some moments where some customers have already tested the patience with some of their bullshit. Like some of the younger people especially. There was one guy who, oh my gosh, dog are going bork, bork, bork. It's okay. But no, like one younger guy, he was constantly using all this slang from like TikTok, and it was a bit obnoxious. But again, he was happy with the end result. Listen to dog go. Woo, woo, woo. And funnily enough, Noni, you might be able to relate, but I've got a lot of patience from having birds as well. You learn lots of patience from having birds and dealing with their screaming and their bullshit.
There's kids running up and down the street with their dog riding their bike.
Oh, okay, and that's upsetting them. Fair enough.
So.
No, you said your dogs are precious. They are. They are precious, but they can be nuisances.
Oh, yeah. They're big fat babies. Hello, come say hello. Say hello to everybody. Oh, as I drop my. Say hello. Say hello. You're being a big nasty baby. Yes. You're being a big meanie. Yeah, you're being a big meanie. He's a big meanie.
Big old meanie. Oh, actually, another kind of funny customer we had. It was like a Wednesday morning, 9:30 a.m., so barely 30 minutes even into being open. And this guy comes in. He's literally like face covered in tattoos and all sorts. He's very clearly drunk. You can smell it on him. And he's just mumbling, slurring the whole time. And he bought like over $100 worth of lighting equipment so his mate could tattoo him easier on his arm without having to like struggle with lighting. But it was like it was so difficult trying to like figure out what he was on about because he was literally like mumbling the whole time. And I mean like going, oh, like that the whole time, and every so often you'd get a word that you'd recognize. Oh, it was a mess, but he was nice and friendly enough, but it was a bit painful, and it was like what a great start to morning. Get this
bit of a struggle for the first thing in the morning.
They were obviously. I ended up delegating it to a manager who has more experience with the like selling of stuffs in that capacity because I'm only like a couple of days into work at this point. I helped him at first, and I'm like, I'll go get someone who's more knowledgeable on what lights we have, and then I ended up grabbing one of the people that's been there for like 12 years. And she was like, oh my God, that was such a struggle even for me to handle because like I was saying, the constant mumbling and all that, it was just like a pain. And then some moments he would be getting very enthusiastic with his talking, almost sounding like he was angry or getting upset. And then he would calm down and be nice and all whatever. So it was like a bit of a mess, but it was a fun one. It was an interesting one. And I mean, like I said, the guy was friendly enough and all that. It was just, he was drunk and it was a bit difficult to understand what he was saying because he was mumbling and slurring his words.
Yeah.
9:30 in the morning. But it was a fun one.
What do you think, James?
Oh, they're fun. They're spiky fabric. You drinking watermelon, Noni? Apparently Noni's drunk on watermelon right now.
Uh-oh. Are we in trouble?
Getting turned.
Hi. Are you going to lay down? You can lay down. You're going to be a good boy and not bark. Yeah.
Lashes are beautiful. Where are those lashes from, Jem?
Christine.
I was going to ask, are they the CR lashes?
Yeah.
Joe's been playing so much with them. I'm so proud of Joe getting more experience. She wore the Sher lashes yesterday. They were beautiful.
I know. These are air.
You ate a huge plate full of watermelon, Noni. I'm jealous of you. I have no watermelon to eat.
I agree. I am jealous as well.
Watermelon can be expensive here too. Like a half watermelon can be like $5.
Oh my
half.
gosh. Not here. It's $5 for a whole one.
We get fun yellow watermelon too. I want to try.
Woo! Those are
Have you ever done the trick? You know, you get those like spoolies for doing like playing with your brows and stuff like that. Have you ever done the trick where you use one of them to fluff up lashes a little bit? You can do it with synthetic lashes, and it makes them look a little bit more mink lash-like and more fluffy. Like you can literally like rub it side to side, and it can like almost loosen up the lash hairs a little bit, and it makes them just so much nice, like more fluffy. I do it all the time with my cheaper synthetic ones from eBay, and it makes them look more like expensive lashes. It's a really good little hack. Enjoy your shower, Noni.
I did not know that, but I am doing it.
Oh, it's great. I can show you on a pair of my cheap synthetic lashes, and you can see it in real time how much more voluptuous the lashes get.
They're no, I see it on these. And these are pretty umphy.
But I like it because you can also take lashes that look very clearly like synthetic and fluff them out to be really nice and almost like mink lash looking without obviously being mink lash.
Yeah.
Need to try and find my little comb for fluffing. Oh, that's right, my comb for fluffing. This thing, so I can bloop you there. These are the lashes that I have. See, like they look so just cheap, basic, boring. And I'll grab this top row. I've just got like a metal one from Morphe. And I literally like stamp it straight down onto the lashes like you're almost using it to brush them out, and I just wiggle it side to side. You obviously don't do it too roughly, but I try and go as close to the roots as possible and like fluff it out side to side, and it just makes the lashes look a little bit more higher quality because it breaks apart the really bunched together hairs, because that can sometimes happen with these more synthetic ones.
Uh-huh.
And I'll show you in a second. Just now look at the difference of this one here, which I just fluffed out, compared to all the rest.
Oh, yeah. That's a big difference.
Doesn't it just look more like an actual, like more luxe lash?
Yes, that's what I was going to say. It looks way more.
Yeah. And even when you look at it, you can't tell on camera as much, but when you're looking from the side, it also makes them separate out a bit more, so it actually gives you more volume too. Yeah, it's a great little hack that I do with these cheaper synthetic lashes to really make them look a little bit more higher quality.
Did she end up sending you some of Christine's lashes?
No, I don't believe she had any by the time that Joe packed my box. She did send me some lashes from memory, but
I thought she was going to send you some.
might be in a next box that she sends type thing.
Maybe.
No, I love this trick. Now I just fluffed the top row, and you can even see like that top row is just so much more fluffed out compared to all of the rest.
Oh, yeah. They look
like,
so much fuller and voluptuous, and yeah, they look a lot better.
Literally a minute of just wiggling them side to side, and you don't have to use much pressure. It's just gentle wiggling side to side to just break up that bunching of the lashes, and it makes them just look so much nicer.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes. Cheap, quick, easy little hack to make your lashes look a little bit more higher quality. And
Uh-huh.
it's so simple. So simple. There's no like expensive or weird thing that you have to do. It's just literally just grab something that most makeup peoples will have anyways if you do anything with brows or whatever, and just wiggle that in. Does it fine. Even with
Where is my
these fluffy lashes,
eyeliner?
ignore the top ones because they're multiple pairs all stacked together. But even these ones, which they're still pretty fluffy looking, I haven't touched either of these. If you look, and like they're pretty fluffy looking, but they're not like. And you can make even these look even prettier with the trick, which is like, what the fuck? I don't know how, but you do. It works.
What
Oh my
are
God.
all the dogs in the daggone neighborhood barking about?
Them kids doing something, mate. Fucking.
Something's got them all going off. Okay, where did my KVD black go? There it is.
Yeah, you can now see this one I just brushed through. Just look at it. Doesn't it just look so much prettier now compared to the other one? Like, it's just a great little hack. It just makes the lashes open up a lot more. Yes, it's like the best little hack for lashes ever, I swear. Because screw buying expensive ones when you can buy cheap ones and just fluff them out a little bit and make them look more expensive. And
These are Christine's are my favorite, but I really do also like the Shop Marseille ones.
Yeah, the brand Black Swallow, who usually is just a makeup reseller for like Jeffree Star and other brands, they actually release their own line of lashes, and they're all pretty inexpensive. They're between $7 and $10, including coloured lashes. So I'm like, fuck yeah, that's pretty cheap. In Australian dollars as well, not American. That's in Australian, so that'd be even cheaper in American.
Wow.
And I'm like, hell yeah, I need that in my life. Because they have actual proper like coloured lashes. And what I like as well, they're coloured lashes where all of the coloured styles are the exact same. While some of the brands where they have really nice high quality synthetic coloured lashes, they're like different styles for each colour. But these ones, they're like the exact same style no matter what colour you choose. Which I much prefer when it's like that. So
Son of a bitch.
Choose what colour but have the same style.
I'm having the worst time with lashes lately. Sticking to my eyelids.
Oh no. Do you do the method of just painting the glue onto the lash band itself?
It doesn't matter if I paint it on my eye or paint it
That's
on my
strange.
eyelid.
Maybe the glue itself that you got has like started going off, so it's not adhering as well.
It doesn't matter which one it is I use. I think I'm just getting really oily eyelids.
That poopy.
Yeah.
I don't know how
Tempted to use my. I'm tempted to use my glitter glue and see if it works.
Well, some people, the sickos, they'll get the lash bands and they put it on the underside, like if it's going on the inner waterline area, they actually put it underneath their real lashes. I don't know how they make it stick or work with it being comfortable, because I tried and it was hell. I wanted to die.
I bet. Oh my gosh, that would hurt so bad.
But yeah, like how they do it, I do not know. But they legitimately, I've seen them. They get normal strip lashes like you would use on the upper lid, and they just plop it somehow underneath their natural lashes, and it looks fine. I'm like, how does that even work?
I can't
like
even.
Yeah, like
that.
logistically, I don't even know how that works. I do not know about that one. Very much.
Yeah,
big
I
red
can't
flag.
even. Yeah, I can't even. Nope, brain doesn't want to wrap around that one.
I mean, props to them for being able to do it, and fucking A, they do it well, but I could not. I could never. I'll stick with my basic lash application, thank you kindly.
Right?
Because even that can be a struggle sometimes. I do not need to change it up while I'm still trying to get it down packed from the basic way.
Fuck.
Okay, I think.
There is that hack going around or whatever on TikTok where you just stick sticky tape from like the outer corner of your eye over like down the tip of your nose and then back up to the other corner of the other eye, and then you put sticky tape then going halfway into the middle of your lid, and then just smear black shadow on it. It makes like perfect winged liner.
I saw that.
It's so extra. It's like if you have that much of a struggle, they make eyeliner stamps where you can literally just stamp on the wing and then you just fill it in.
Right.
Or even Lady Gaga's House Labs brands, they released the little face armors where you could actually buy the wing tip as a sticker and just stick the wing tip on.
Okay, I think I got that one on. Not that I got it in enough, but whatever.
Again,
Huh?
did I show you the palette that Joe and I made on the Lethal Cosmetics website?
No.
Because you know how they have the palette builder.
Oh yeah, I have 2 custom palettes from them.
I know I've built 2 24 palettes that I'd like to eventually get. There's one that I would buy first, and oh my god, it's so stunning.
2 or 1? I don't remember. I've one
got-
custom from Adept and one custom from them. I know.
Oh, my iPad is heavy to try and pick up and show. My god. So that's the color story.
Wee. That's pretty.
Like, look. So the top row, I kind of went from like the Vintage Rose palette from Give Me Glow was my kind of inspiration of color story. I wanted like some soft, like mauvey pinks and sagey greens, and then I had just built a 12-pan palette of like beautiful shimmery greens and blues that they have, and I'm like, those 2 12-pan palettes that I built would make a fabulous 24-pan palette together. So I'm like, fuck it, let's just make that. And then I also have this one, which was like all of the Lethal, really soft, pretty pinky tones, and then all of their purples.
That's pretty.
Yeah, those 2 are the big 24-pan palettes that I'd like to eventually get from Lethal. I'd get the greeny one first, as that's more colourful, and I'd get the other one later on down the line. But that's probably going to be one of my more expensive gifty purchases to myself from Lethal when after I've paid some bills, because that will be a like $200+ order for me in Australia.
Yeah.
But
I'm
excited.
Oof, I have 2 from Lethal.
Because my end idea, Jen, is to have those 2 24-pan palettes and then have an empty 12-pan like what you have, but I can mix and match pans from the 2 24 pans and make like a custom 12-pan for when I'm doing videos, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm stuck between doing either that palette that you just showed there where there's no cardboard layout between each pan, or the one where they are like almost looks like it's like an actual made palette instead of it's an empty magnetic. I'm not sure which one I want to go for aesthetically yet. Oh, the struggle.
Yeah.
No. Lethal's formula I've heard great things about.
Oh, it's a gorgeous formula. It is
and
a
I also,
stunning formula.
Yeah, I also pretty much chose the first palette that I would get has colors that I don't really have in my collection at the moment that are in like really amazing formulas. So I'm like, fuck it, let's get Lethal as a gift to myself.
It's a good gift.
Yes, I have, Samantha. Face Lace, UK brand, makes crazy like face stickers that are like different eyeliners that are iridescent and all this crazy bullshit. The Wigs and Makeup Manager, who's another amazing SFX makeup artist, she's done a lot of work using the Face Lace stickers. Do you know the face lace stuff that I'm on about, Jen?
I don't.
Ah, Jen, you're about to have your world rocked. Especially, it's amazing for those of us who have useless hands that cannot be steady and shake. And if you want to have iridescent like makeup going on and being like alien goddess vibes,
Oh, that
this
would be.
this is
My hands are useless.
Ali. Like this is just a promo photo, just the first thing that you see when you go onto their website. If it stops being a shit cunt, why are you being a dick? Website. Stop being a
Where
shit.
did my? There it is. I'm like, where did my mascara go? Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a real thing you can buy. It's just a sticker that just sticks on your face, and then you can just wear it. Magnificent.
Why do you show me these things?
Because I like to hurt everyone's wallets as well as my own. If I'm going to suffer, you fuckers will suffer with me, you know? If we all have to be paying together, at least we can be in pain about makeup together and not alone. And don't you know, Jen, sharing is caring.
Ugh.
Oh my god. I love this one. Dream Beams is the best. And they're not that expensive for what they are. Like, it's about £15 on average for each sticker set. But you can use them like a ton because obviously they're just stickers. But like, look at that one. It's like starburst on the eyeballs.
Ooh. That's pretty. Okay, these are some serious freaking lashes. Like, whoo.
I want this one. Iridissa. They've got butterfly wings, Jen.
What?
Like straight up butterfly wings.
Oh my god.
Like they're only like £17, so it's like relatively inexpensive for what they are. Like you can't find things like that anywhere else realistically.
No.
But like, so for what it is, it's actually quite inexpensive. And they're designed to be properly 3D as well, so they can actually stay popped out and be 3D, and they don't like be flipped and shit.
Okay, so there's that. There's these.
Spoke. That's right. You can order custom face lace work and get bespoke stuff done.
Okay. Let me brush.
Give me the
Spread out.
bread. The shiny.
Hi, handsome. I know what you want. Can wait just a little bit. You're not completely dying. I promise.
No, but I am, mother.
You think so? I love you. Goodbye.
The stomach acid is consuming from the inside out, mother.
You think so? Can you see his face? I don't think you can.
No. Hello.
He's like, please, mama. I'm so hungry. Dying, mama. What color? What color lippy? What color lippy? What color lippy?
The struggle
Is real. I think. Go. Yep. Ooh, no. Full on Lele. Full
Lele.
on Lily. Full on Lily.
Never enough Lele.
Right?
Or never enough makeup. Never, never, never. Or never enough glitters, at least. I can never have enough glitters. Never enough shinies. I don't care about mattes. I have enough mattes. Never enough shimmers. You know how it be.
Oh, yeah.
There's only so many mattes you can get. It's the shimmers where it's at. The shimmer. The shimmer. Shimmy, 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 yay, shimmy, yeah.
You're fine.
Just like, easy though.
Oh, yes, he's fine. He thinks he's dying because it's dinner time. So he thinks he's dying.
It's melting from the inside, mother. Trying to trick us humans on the live stream. And like, I'm starving. I haven't eaten in weeks. It's like you lie.
She
You
never feeds me ever. She's just so mean. She never, ever, 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 ever feeds me.
It's a struggle. It's a struggle bus being a dog sometimes, you know?
Alright, a spoiled, rotten dog.
Oh, to not have bills to pay, you little shits.
Right? Like kids.
I know, right? Freeloading fucks. All they do is cry and shit themselves.
But he takes care of me, so he can.
I mean, children, not the dog.
Oh, yeah.
Dog partially useful. Children, nah.
Nope, because then they talk back at you and tell
No,
you
exactly. Throw them away. Throw them away in the dumpster.
Yep. Okay, I'm done. What do you think?
Those are beautiful. I love it. Oh, those lashes are fabulous.
Right?
You said airy or something like that?
Air.
Oh, air. They're beautiful.
They're just called air.
Air, they're beautiful.
Just called air.
Oh, so fabulous.
Sorry it took me so long.
Don't say sorry. You can take all the time in the world. I'm in no rush. Weekend.
Yay! Weekend is a good thing. Weekend is always a good thing.
I get to hang out with friends, so I don't mind it how long you take.
Yay!
No rush here. No rush.
Yay
Don't
for
like-
weekend.
It's only like 12:49 p.m, so I still got fucking ages until it's even dinner anyway. So fuck.
Yeah, I gotta go get something out for dinner. I don't know what I'm gonna make.
The only sucky thing about time zones where living in Australia it fucks with like trying to hang out with you guys in America. But we make it work.
At least me being on the West Coast, it's not quite as bad. Because it's still pretty early. It's only 10 to 8 here.
Yeah, that's usually the only kind of time. And same with Tish. You two can generally be up for a while, but everyone that's on the eastern side of the country, that's pretty much everyone else we talk to. Mostly, it's like they all are. It's like close to midnight by now for them.
Yeah. Hey, Sam, are you still here? I don't know if she's still here or not.
If you don't respond in 5 seconds, you're not allowed to buy the new Deadly Sins Pride palette. 5,
Right.
4, 3. Oh fuck! She
Oh,
responded. She actually
this is your stuff. I'll get it sent out to you next week. But this is your stuff. I just have to wait until Andy gets paid so I can send it out to you.
I don't know why that amuses me so much that she just happened to respond just as I was
That's
counting
funny.
down.
That was funny.
Sneaky.
That was really funny that she responded right at that time. She's like,
down.
"Bish, please. I hear."
I hear.
Oh. I know you think you're dying, but you're okay. You really are okay, honey bear. You really are, I promise. You're not dying. You're not. I know it doesn't, you think that you really are, but you're not. No, it's not too much. Not too much. Not enough. If I could send more, I would.
I know if it wasn't so expensive and difficult for me to send stuff to you guys in America, I'd be sending so much more stuff in a heartbeat.
Oh, I know. It's like I looked up to send stuff via the post office to London is going to cost me $90.
Yeah.
So I want to see if there's a better way to ship. But I don't think there's going to be. So. Oh, well.
I know. I'm thinking what I'm going to try and do. If I have money for it, I'm going to try and get some small little boxes that won't be too expensive to ship and try and fill them with as much little goodies for all of my favorite peoples as possible and send them out for Christmas. Now that I have a job, I should be able to at least put some monies aside that I can afford to do so. Obviously, It won't be crazy huge like what Joe and I have done in the past, but I want to at least, send like that little blush stick. I'd like to get that and some Australian indie cosmetics for everyone. So there's like a few brands that make some really fun blushes and highlighters and eye products that I'd like to buy some different things from different brands and put together like little mini care packages of Australian indie brands for you guys.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, and they're not too expensive for me to buy in Australia. It's just the shipping to America is the expensive part.
Right, yeah. Do you have to pay duty tax when...
No, thankfully, I don't really have any of that. It's just fucking expensive per weight. Like, Shelley's box that I sent to her, there wasn't that much in it. That was like nearly $100.
Yeah.
And there wasn't much in there. So...
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Because, see, like, to send to London, I have to fill out the customs form, which I've never had to do before. Like, sending to Australia, I've never had to fill out the customs form. And so I have to fill out a customs form, and then if there's like something weird on there, I have to pay a duty tax for it, or my friend does. So depending.
The UK is unique in that capacity. Australia, we have trade agreements with America for certain things. When I'm sending stuff to America, I have to like write down what's in the box, and it's like rough estimated value in Australian dollars and how many products are inside of it. I'm sure it's probably similar in America anyways, but that's only thing I have to do, and then I just have to pay for the shipping by its weight. There's no like extra taxes that I have to pay for duties or anything to get it in. That's just a British thing. I just know that Australia and America have a specific agreement in place that isn't a thing. We don't have as like the tariffs and shit that's in place for more personal sending of stuff.
Because they're red coats.
Yeah, pretty much. Goes into the history that way, but it's an interesting one. But it isn't too bad, but it's funny. I have actually figured out that if I wanted to get Pat McGrath right, it is actually cheaper for me to send money to one of my British friends and for her to purchase any of the Pat McGrath bigger palettes and then pay her to ship it to me. It would still be cheaper than me buying it from Sephora in Australia, even with shipping from the UK. How ridiculous is that?
See, Sephora doesn't exist in the UK anymore.
Yeah. My Sephora isn't your Sephora.
Yeah, I know you have Sephora and then you have that other store.
Well, no, our Sephora is called Sephora, but
Right.
it isn't the same Sephora as your Sephora. They
don't have Sephora at all.
I know, which is strange, but like I just find it weird that our Sephoras are not the same Sephora because like your Sephora exclusives are Mecca exclusives here. So our Sephora has a different listing and different things to what yours has. And then some of the things that are exclusive in America at Sephora are exclusive at Mecca here because Mecca's been open since the early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so strange because like I would have thought that Sephora would have been able to get that. But I guess the exclusivity deals that Mecca has a fucking firm grip on it. And I'm talking Estee Lauder, Hourglass, like big brands. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like Kevin Aquan is exclusive to Mecca here. You can't get it on.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Why are the Sephoras so drastically different? That does not make any sense.
Do you want to know even more fuckery? We somehow use the same app. You know how you can download the Sephora app? We use the same app. It just loads an Australian version of the app when you actually open it. So like,
that's like Beauty Bay is the same app, but there's certain things that we can't get on Beauty Bay that are exclusive to Europe.
Yeah, I know. It's just strange the way it works that like it's literally the same app because I can find reviews from Americans in the app store on the same app that I download. But then when I use the app, it only shows me what's available in Australia. But it's not like it doesn't grey out items that are American exclusive. It just does not show them outright if they are the American things that are available. Like brands like Hourglass and stuff, you just can't find at all on my Sephora app. They just don't exist.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a very weird setup. No, I'll be back. My landlord's son came, so I'm going to give him money.
It's okay. I need to actually go because Andy will be home in a few minutes. So I need to go figure out dinner. Oh, he left. Well, I guess I'll wait until he comes back. Little man thinks he's... I wish... Here, now maybe you guys can see how bad he's sitting here pawing me. But Nina just got back to me. What's she saying? Your friend is on his way. I know, it's just heading. Good night, Sam.
Sorry, I did hear you. It's just landlord's son was here, so I was just quickly running out to give him rent.
All good. All good.
No, thank you for hanging out with me, Day.
Well, thank you for having me.
Always. I'm more than happy to have you. And I'm always happy to have my friends to play makeup with me. Like I said, I was a bit sad and lonely for not being able to play makeup on the weekdays because by the time I'm home and all that, I'm just wanting to rest and everyone's probably or usually asleep because it's early morning by that time. So
I understand.
But I at least get weekends, and once I move on to, or if I hopefully get the full thing and I get past the trial period, I actually gain back my Tuesdays because I'll work Monday, then Wednesday through to Saturday.
Yeah.
So I'll have a Sunday and a Tuesday as my weekends, which would be a bit strange. But yeah,
I
thank
hate
you
split
again
days
for
off.
hanging out with me, though.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And we got to makeup.
Yes. Yes, we got to makeup. So I needed that because I have not played in makeup in forever. So
I know it's been a while for me as well. I've only even been able to just look at makeup. I've not even swatched things for the whole week. So I've
Right.
deprived myself of the goods.
Yep. Okay, well, I think Andy's friend will be here in just a second. So, and then Andy will be home. So, I'm going to see you later.
Sound good. Love you all. Bye bye.
Love you. See you. Bye.
Have a great rest of your weekend, everyone. Bye bye.